What's up, everybody? We're live with the unexpected breaking news live stream right now. The Lyft app is glitching New Year's Eve. I turned it on at around about 6:30. I was getting no action as far as my amount was going. No action on anything I could see, like, time, anything. I couldn't see anything. And now I'm getting reports of people out there riding saying they've done 4 rides, 5 rides. There's nothing showing up on their apps. Some guys are like, I think Rick just hit me up. What up, y'all? What up, NGB? Hey, man, let me know if you guys Lyft apps are working. I got people from New Jersey hitting us up. Vegas. Man, Rick, he just did a ride out in Vegas, and he did a $29 ride all the way down to Palace Station. And the ride said, it was updating. There's no amount or anything showing. He has no money coming through. What up, JTB? What up? Says I got banned. Sam Lee says I got banned from Necros. What's good? Happy New Year's, y'all. Happy New Year's, man. Mark, they kicked you off too. South Carolina, they kicked off. Man, this is crazy. New Year's Eve, the biggest night that a lot of drivers are supposed to make this money to pay these January bills, cover all the slow shit we had in the fall and the winter. Here we go, New Year's Eve. And we know that it's going to saturate the Uber market. If it saturates the Uber market, that's no surge for anybody. Everybody's going to move over to Uber. Uber's going to say we have an oversupply of drivers, a demand that can't keep up. And like I said, I think these apps are working together. I've always said that. I don't have any proof, but I've always said I think they're working together. Man, this is crazy. Lyft Pay was gone. Is back last 5 minutes. So what, Mark, you said you got your Lyft Pay was gone, but now it came back. Uber got a free ride today. Yeah. Man, this is crazy right now. This is crazy. Because I'm sitting there looking at everything. Oh, what? Fix the apps that they deactivated you last night. Hey, this is crazy. Check this out. Last night I was driving Lyft. I picked these guys up. I picked them up downtown Tempe. They actually put a trip that was 14 miles away from where we were. It gave a 1 mile trip. I saw $7. I was like, oh shit, $7 for 1 mile. Let's do it. I was only around the corner. So I swing around the corner. I was on Lyft. Pick them up, drive them south. We're pulling up to a building, and they're like, what address do you got? And I said, this building right here. I said, I guess, y'all want these. I was thinking they probably parked there in the parking lot or something. He was like, no, we got to go all the way to 19th Avenue. We're in Tempe. He said they got to do 19th Avenue. That's clear on the other side of Phoenix. So I said, well, let me go to Circle K and figure it out. My car can't do navigation as I'm driving. So I drove to Circle K, ended the ride at Circle K, and I told him, I said, hey, man, I'll do the ride for like $30. So there's like, bet. He gave me a $50 bill. I gave him $20 back, and I took him to where they had to go. But the Lyft has been screwing up since last night. They didn't put that address in there. I didn't think it would carry on today. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Cal said I've been working Lyft all night. Only shows that I made $8.99. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I left LV. Oh, Robin says she left Vegas. She's in Arizona now. Yep, that's me. Same thing. I had to leave Vegas. I had to get out of there. Briz Map, I'm not driving tonight. I was going to go out at 2 a.m. I don't really drive, New Year's Eve and holidays to that degree. But with it being so crazy out, I was going to go out at 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. to pick up all the after surge and like just a few quick rides with no traffic around. But I wasn't going to do the craziness before that because last year I did it. I got stuck going way out to the speedway. It took me $27 and I made that in 1 hour. So that taught me right there, don't mess with it. Then I picked up a $40 surge at the airport last year. That's on my video. Picked up a $40 surge at the airport. I sat at the airport for 1 hour and I never got a flight. So I just drove off and I left the $40 away. I was like, I don't even care no more. But that was my last year. They were screwing with us last year like that. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Yep. Drunks are already driving on ice. Yeah, Mark, man, forget that. Like I said, I can drive on the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, the 4th. I don't have to drive on the 31st. The 31st is one night. It's cool. It's a dangerous night. You got a lot of pukers going on, a lot of accidents going to happen. I still owe 30 grand on my car. Uber insurance is only they're going to try to cover you, but you got to come up with $2,500. If you can't come up with $2,500 of the deductible on Uber, they're not going to fix your car. I owe $30,000 on my car. I don't have $2,500 laying around. So I'm not going to risk driving my car tonight. I'm not going to risk it in this craziness right now, especially with Lyft doing what Lyft is doing. Because usually I can bounce back and forth between apps. I'm not driving. This is crazy, man. Yeah, E-Love, I'm the same way, brother. I'm chilling tonight, man. I'm chilling tonight. The new driver force took over. I guarantee their app probably, JTB, you right. Their evil is their weakness. I guarantee so many people got online tonight. People with W-2s hearing about, $1,000 nights. People who never drive, people who haven't driven in a long time, probably got on these apps thinking we're going to have $1,000 nights, and the system just crashed. I bet they weren't ready for that shit. They weren't. And I mean, everybody online's been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about, making $1,000 on New Year's Eve nights. You don't think people in the W-2 world thought, hey, if they can make $1,000 a night, that's what I get paid like in a week and a half of working. I'm going to drive Lyft. Everybody gets back on the app at once and just floods the app. Lyft crash. I told y'all, I be saying that shit in my videos. The Lyft app, they got that shit off of Wish. They servers ain't even fucking right, man. They always been jank. They servers always been jank. I say that shit in all my videos. The Lyft servers come off the fucking Wish app. They not right, man. I know how software works. I used to be an accountant working with casino equipment. That app is jank as hell, man. It's like you're just doing a few Premier reservations, doing my last one, going home after this one. Mel, you smart, brother. You smart, man. Man. Oh, yeah, Slots. I'm glad you said that. I'm do deliveries instead. Can't have nobody throwing up in the whip. Oh, yeah, man. And so many people drive on these busy days. I wasn't even going to do a live stream today, but this shit was like breaking news. I just tried to turn my app on to see what the surge was. I'm like, did they crash the server? What the fuck happened? They crashed the server. People are saying there's no earnings showing up. They done 4 or 5 rides. They can't see it. I drew down all my money last night already. So I drew all my money down last night when I ended my night. So I didn't have no money sitting on there. But for the people that want to draw down today or probably draw down tomorrow and not to be able to see what they got in there, anything could happen. Now they can lie and say, hey, you guys saw the glitch with your own eyes. You saw the glitch with your own eyes. That's why you're not getting your $40 tip, $30 tip, $20 tip. That's where the money is. You guys saw this is all a fucking cover up because we heard Uber when we was listening to fucking Sergio and Anthem. Yeah, Uber said it was a glitch. None of us ever saw a glitch because we know it wasn't a real glitch. It was bullshit. They stealing our tips for a long time. So this is, I'm telling you, they still fair tips. This is what they do. So they've been doing this shit for a long time. Everybody's called Uber out on their bullshit. You guys are bullshitting. It was no glitch. Funny how all of a sudden Lyft glitches on the biggest night. We all see it. Everybody witnesses the glitch. We didn't witness no glitch with Uber. Uber said they glitched and nobody believed it because we ain't seen shit. We know that they're still behind the scenes. There is no glitch. Ironic how all these drivers are doing rides today and none of them see their money all of a sudden. None of them gonna get any tips because of a glitch that we can all claim that we really did see because we really did see it. This is how they fucking play people, man. This is how they play people. Did 7 rides last night, no tip. I know they stole them. Oh, yeah, Dante. Oh, yeah, man. Last night, and it's funny because last night on Uber, I took this lady on a trip. It was like 1.2 miles. I was getting off the highway, dropped these, and that's right. I was with Juan Vargas. Juan Vargas, I was standing next to Juan Vargas by Loco Patron. So I'm standing next to him in the parking lot. We chatting and shit. I get an $18 ride on Uber. It was an Uber X ride. $18. I had no surge at all. $18 for 13 miles. Juan was like, what the fuck? What kind of ride is that? They giving you like $18 for 13 miles on Uber X? I'm like, yeah, no surge added. So Juan was like, take that shit, dog. Take it. I was like, yeah, because it's headed toward my house anyways. So I grabbed the kids. I tell Juan, I'll see you later, man. So I shoot down the highway with these kids, drop them off around the corner, pick up this bartender or this server a mile away from her job, drop her off. It was like $3 or something. Then she tips me 10 on top of that. So I was like, holy shit, they actually giving us our tips on Uber. They gave me a trip. Then they gave me a tip on Uber. I was like, something's funny because this shit don't happen to me on Uber. They don't give me a 13-mile trip for $18. Even with surge, I don't get paid that much on Uber. I'm like, something's going wrong with Uber. And I get the tip on the next trip right after, the $10 tip right after that. I'm like, dude, something's up. Something's up. And now today, Lyft glitches. Last night, and Juan will tell you, I was with Juan last night. So I leave because I'm pissed off. Ain't no trips coming. All black XL in the parking lot. All SUVs. I'm the orange car. So I take off. Juan takes off. We sitting over by Loco Patron or whatever. And there's no surge nowhere. The moment I get down the highway, he said, dude, the moment you left, it started booming. They started putting surge everywhere. This motherfucker made like $360 last night. They waited till I left. Once the orange car left, all the black cars ate. Those raggedy motherfuckers, they don't want to pay me. They probably know I got a YouTube channel. Like, fuck that dude. Give him a 13-mile trip away, and we gonna feed everybody else. As long as Jeff around, everybody fucking suffering. I was like, why? He texted this dude as soon as you left, dude. It started blowing up. I was like, these raggedy motherfuckers, they got me. And I was like, whatever. Then I had that ride after that where Lyft was glitching, and the dudes, I was dropping them off at the parking lot. I turned Uber off, and I picked up the dudes, and they was like, no, man, we're like, on 19th Avenue. We don't know where you dropping us off at. I was like, this ain't y'all trip? $7 for 1 mile? Dude was like, no. I was like, damn, fuck them up. But it was their name and everything. It was his picture and all that. Lyft has been screwing up since last night. They've been screwing up since last night. Man, it's been crazy, crazy. Yeah, it's booming in Tampa. Good money if you don't take the crap rides. Oh, yeah. TJ said, oh, so you the reason I'm not getting paid. Hey, I'm telling you, stay away from the orange car. They don't like me, man. They don't fucking like me. Shit, as Juan was like, dude, as soon as you left, the map fucking blew up. I opened the map up. It was all surge in Scottsdale. I was like, these raggedy motherfuckers. That's why I never go to Scottsdale. They tricked me. Uber got me out of there. Then everybody threw surge up there. But it was still a good trip I took. I didn't take a shit trip. I did take a good trip. And on the $18 trip, the dude tipped me $5. So I got 23 for 13 miles, almost $2 a mile. It was close to $2, not quite. But then the girl trip right behind that around the corner, picked her up a mile down to the bar, and she tipped me $10. So it was $13 for like a mile and a half. I was like, that makes up for it. But man, I do not believe Lyft is pulling this shit tonight, man. I mean, it's nuts right now. Nuts. I turned the app on. I had to turn it off. Went back down. What up, Doc? My brother, what's good? Yeah, Arizona's third of the business of Las Vegas, but people are way nicer. Got electrolytes for my riders tonight. Got electrolytes for your so you bought some electrolytes, some drinks. So they don't puke in your car. You looking out for them, Robin. Robin's like, yeah, I'm gonna look out for y'all so y'all don't puke in my car. I'd rather buy like $10 worth of electrolytes versus y'all throwing up in my car. Drink this, don't puke. Shit, hey, that's a smart call, right? That's the way to invest in saving your night and saving your car. Buy some electrolytes. Get these motherfuckers something to drink. Because you damn well know somebody gonna be like, oh, I'm dehydrated, I'm thirsty, I took too many pills, I'm like fucking tweaking and shit right now. Hey, drink some electrolytes. Don't puke in my car. Man. What up, Mutated? Back. What up, rideshare? Lisa, she's in the building. Normally, I have to do both apps to sustain a third of the LV business. I'll be lucky if I can make 100. Yeah, Robin, it's kind of hard out here. It is, and I think it's gotten hard because, like I said, I understand people want to make money, but we live in one of the border states like Texas, Arizona. We live in a border state, so we get a lot of people who are buying other people's accounts, renting a car, and 3 people are using the same car. We have a lot of people working on these apps that aren't documented to be citizens in this country because we live in the Southwest. We don't live like in Wyoming. We don't live in Idaho. We live right on the border. When people come across on these border towns, they come to Phoenix. They work in Phoenix. They're doing delivery. They're doing rideshare. This is what we get on this side. That's why, we don't have a lot of business here. It's super saturated versus what it was, before Biden signed that shit. Once he signed it, this place got super. I could just tell. The market started going like this real fast because people want to feed their families. People want to feed their families. They don't care if they don't got documents. If somebody says, hey, man, I'm going to sell you my app, 20% of what you make, you pay me. I'll allow you to use my app. It's a delivery app. This person's going to drive around all day delivering as much as they can, knowing they're going to come up with 20% off the top to pay whoever's account they're using, but they're going to be just running it. That's what they do. They just run it like that. And some of these apps are cracking down on that right now. But for the time being, we do have a saturated market with a lot of people who probably don't belong driving it. Yeah, Mutated. Puke bags. Invest in puke bags. Get it. What up, MK? Yo. JTB, we have no idea of what type of social operations they are running on us, but they are deep and complex and organized. Oh, I believe it. Because JTB, I'm going to tell you right now, this channel was talking about them stealing tips. Like I said, we talk about it all the time. Stealing fares, stealing tips. Uber comes out on the big. What did I tell y'all? Go back and watch one of these motherfucking live streams. I told y'all they were using the rideshare guys channel to prop people up for a fucking basis loaded fucking operation. They got on rideshare guy and they told people, oh, it was a glitch. Yeah, the computers were glitching. Yeah, to see everybody's reaction. And everybody was like, man, you guys are full of shit. But on that channel, everybody was like, yeah, the glitch. Yeah, it was a glitch. Yeah, I think it was a glitch. Yeah, I trust you guys. You guys are great. It was a glitch. We ain't never seen no shit like tonight. We ain't never seen no app just completely shut off tonight when people are working and riding and don't show people's money. They used rideshare guys' channel to prop people up. They propped everybody up for a glitch. We heard Uber glitch, never seen a glitch, and they saw how people reacted. They saw people saying, you guys are full of shit. There was no glitch. You guys have been stealing our tips for 2 and 3 years. There was no glitch. What did Lyft say? Lyft said, okay, so now we know they're not going to believe it's a glitch until we show them a glitch. This is what we do. Hide the earnings. Act like there was a glitch. As they're tripping off the fact that it's a glitch, steal the tips, reduce the fares. One guy said he picked up a trip. It was 1.2 miles or something like that. When he picked them up, it was 17 miles for $7. 17 miles for $7. He said he felt bad because he didn't want to leave the people stranded. I said, I would have canceled that shit and said, we could do a cash ride. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, we could do that because I'm not taking, just like last night when them guys was like, oh man, we didn't put this in. It showed a mile away from Tempe. They went straight down Mill, down to the social place right there. And I thought they parked there, which is why they were going there. So when I got there and they were like, well, where are you taking us? I was like, this is where I showed them the app and everything. They was like, oh, we didn't put that address in there. We don't know why I'm showing that. We live on 19th Avenue. I said, you know what? End the trip. So I ended the route. I'll show you motherfuckers I ended the route to get paid for that. Then I told them in my wallet, wherever the fuck it is, I got a $50 bill. I don't have $50 bills. There's a $50 bill in my wallet because dude gave me a 50. I gave him a 20 back. I don't carry 50s. I'm telling you, I don't got no reason to bullshit people. I ended that ride to get paid, and I wasn't going to have them change that shit inside of Lyft because if I would have had them change it in Lyft, I would have probably got about $9, $10 just to take them to the new added stop. I was like, nope, not doing it. I said, you know what? $30 right on the spot. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate the super chat, brother. 7 years, 7 for the new look. Hey, brother, I got a big old 7 tattooed on my arm right there, and up under it says 7 right there. I never showed nobody that. Y'all the first people to ever see this tattoo. That's 7 with the word 7 right up under it. I've had this tattoo since 1998. So I appreciate that, brother. 7 for the new year. That's my sign. Like I said, 11-11. I recognize signs, brother. I recognize signs. Thank you for the super chat, Easy. All 13 rounds. I appreciate that. You got the best rideshare channel, in my opinion. Man, I keep it real over here, man. I don't bite my tongue for these channels. I don't bite my tongue for these people. This is real life out here. We got real bills, real people driving these real cars, and people want to talk about real job. We got real fucking problems. We got real debt. We have real loans. We got real interest. Ain't shit fake over here. If you think none of this shit's real, that's your problem with the real world. You have an illusion that the shit that we do ain't real. This is real fucking money. When somebody hand me a $20 bill, that's a real $20 bill. You can call it a fake job if you want to. Knock yourself the fuck out. But this is all real over here. And I keep it real on the channel. Oh, you guys need to get a real job, man. Shut the fuck up. You can bounce with that shit. Hey, Dante, you about to go out now? Check your Lyft app. Check your Lyft app. Make sure. Because I'm telling you, in Tampa Bay, I just got 2 offers so far, more than $2 per mile. The rest are $1 per mile or less. It's insane. This is New Year's, and you get offers under $1 per mile. Man. Look at Larry. Larry, private rides, $500 booked. That's what I'm talking about. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. Y'all got to do it. Y'all got to do it. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Robin. Miss Robin from Vegas, now living in AZ with me. That's what's up. Thank you for the super chat, lady. I appreciate that. My man Jamil with the Jeep, he be out there rolling deep too, man. I catch Jamil every once in a while out there. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Always with the cat. Hiya. Yeah. This is he lives at Jeff. You the Suge Knight of YouTube. Motherfucker, I walk in the building. They be like, oh shit, this motherfucker done got it. Everybody start picking up their drinks and shit. Yeah, I think I'm time to go, man. I'm gonna knock this last drink back. I gotta go. Jeff just walked in. Fuck this. Suge Knight of rideshare. That's some funny shit. Man, we need a real drivers collective. Yeah, exactly. Man. And I tell people, man, if we're going to be out here doing this for real, we've got to understand what these apps are doing. They're using channels to set us up. I really truly believe now, because of exactly what happened, and everybody saw Uber come out with, oh, there was a glitch. And they showed that little screenshot of Chris getting money from, August to October or whatever, saying, oh, we had a glitch in our system that you didn't see. But trust me, no, it wasn't a glitch. It was theft. You guys were stealing. It was not a glitch. Stop calling it a fucking glitch. And everybody said that all over the RSG channel. Everybody said it. They said it on the videos I put out. It was not a glitch. It's bullshit. They've been stealing from us. So what did Lyft do? We got to show them a glitch. We can't just steal from them. We got to show them something. Look at how they ripped Sergio a new asshole. They ripped this dude a new asshole for sitting up there making him look stupid. Uber had that dude look stupid as hell. And now they putting out a video talking about some, oh yeah, man, Uber is trying to compete with us. These motherfuckers ain't trying to compete with y'all. Both of y'all trash fucking channels. Y'all both working for each other. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100 around here. But Uber gonna sit up there and tell y'all that, you know what, it's a glitch. Now Lyft is like, we need to show them a glitch. They're not gonna believe it. We saw what happened on the Rideshare Guys channel. We need to show them a glitch. Take away their dollar amounts. Say we're refreshing their earnings and shit. Do something to show them that there's a glitch so we can say we didn't steal your money. It was a glitch. That's why you don't have no money. It wasn't us. It was the computer. You guys saw the glitch, right? You saw it, right? Yeah. It wasn't no Uber shit where you didn't see nothing. They just told you it was a fucking glitch. I'm telling you, that shit was a setup, man. It was a mental setup. Yep, no amounts, no cash out. No, I cashed out last night, Rory. Yep, now I'm telling you, Rory, man, I cashed out last night, unable to unload. This is why they did this setup on RSG a week ago. Tell me this shit is not ironic. I've been driving for 4 years. I've never seen no shit like this. Not until on RSG, they threw that motherfucking softball lob up in the air. Uber was like, hey, Sergio, pitch this softball lob up in the air. Pitch this softball lob. Because we're about to do some shit on New Year's Eve. We need you to pitch this softball lob up. Pitched it. Fucking Lyft said, I'll hit. Lyft swung at it. Let's steal all their fucking money. Let's steal it. Let these motherfuckers drive their ass up on the last of the year. We pump our revenue numbers up. How? We gonna steal all their fucking money and call it a glitch. Sergio already gave us the fucking softball pitch. We had Chris fucking put a screenshot up there. They gave us a softball pitch. All we gotta do is take their fucking money now. We know what they're going to say if we just say it was a glitch. They're not going to believe us. So what we need to do is really create a glitch, create one, take their fucking money. I'm telling you, man, I've never seen no shit like this. Never seen it. Oh, was it my dollar amount just popped up, but it's $0 short. My last ride was 10. It's $0 short, 0 short. What's that mean? I got a glitch for Lyft. 10 short. Oh, $10 short. See, that's what I'm saying, man. This is how they're going to steal people. Somebody said they've been doing it for the past what up, Logan? For the past 2 hours. My man Logan Block out there. Don't get caught up, Logan. Man, so how they out there doing this, knowing that we're all on that Lyft stealing shit, on that Uber. We know what's going on with these apps. Like I said, for the past year, I've been sending out customers a message saying, hey, man, the Lyft is glitching right now. Can you tip me through Cash App, Cash, or Venmo? I've been sending that out to people. And now all of a sudden, it glitches on one of the biggest nights, forcing everybody to move over to Uber. Got everybody trapped. C. Smith's money is already $10 short. 64 million drivers out there, $64 million drivers, all being $10 short is $640 million. Half of $1 billion they can steal with a fucking glitch that we can all see. Because Uber stole all the money, nobody saw the glitch because there was no glitch. It was theft. Nobody saw it. So we don't believe it. And we shouldn't believe it. It was bullshit. But Lyft made the glitch visible. They made it visible so we all can go, oh yeah. But C. Smith just told you his shit's $10 short. Guaranteed, if everybody's short, $10, $20, $40, $30 short, billions of dollars they steal in one night. Billions stolen in one night. Yeah, not one tip out of all 6 rides on Lyft. Rory, it's been like that. It's been like that. I sent Lyft a message the other day saying, I'm tired of all these rides I'm getting and there's no tip. Within like 20, 30 minutes, a $2 tip shows up on my app. $2 tip. I don't even get tips on Lyft, but I sent a message complaining about the fact that I never get tips. They give me a $2 fucking tip. I'm like, I don't even know where the $2 came from. What the fuck? They gave me $2 and they gave me $1. I'm like, okay. Man, look at that. 3 out of 6 passengers told me they just tipped inside my car. They're going to blame it on a glitch. They're going to blame it on a glitch. I'm telling you. Man. Hey, bro, Lyft stuck. What the? Same thing. No tips. Yeah, man. Uber's in the same comfort rides, one $7 less than the other, and we'll compare it in the parking lot with the quick trip on 44th. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So if they're sending you yours is $7, it's the same trip, but somebody's getting it for $7 less. They're auctioning these rides off. Like I told people already, upfront fares, the auction is not in the trip radar. I said shit in a recent live stream or video. I can't even remember, but I know I said it because I remember saying it. The auction is not in trip radar only. The auction is when they send shit directly to your phone because they're going to send it to you to see what idiot's going to take this at this amount. They know what they charge the person. They know what they charge you. They're going to see which idiot takes it first. And that's why I'm like, nope, I don't take these rides, man. I don't take them. Oh, man, Ricky, it ain't no glitch. This is fabricated. This glitch we all seeing right now, this is intentional. Somebody went into the coding. They went into the coding and they pulled the line out. They copied the fucking line or they cut the line out, pasted that shit in the fucking little notepad document that's sitting on the side of the screen. And they're going to be like, give it 4 hours before you put that line back in. Give it like 4 hours. Okay. All they did was just, because I can go into HTML code right now on my website. I can cut out any line, put it into a notepad, sit there. Anytime you go to my website, it'll do funky shit, wonky shit all over my website. But I remember where I copied the code so I can cut it, paste it back in there, hit save at the top in my GoDaddy fucking file manager, hit save, and my website comes back. It happened. It's HTML coding. I can go into any website right now. I can go into my website. I can make a picture this big. I could just go find that picture in the HTML coding and hit 300. Like it could be sitting at 100 right now, hit 300. And all of a sudden the height goes like this. It's coding. I could do that shit all day in HTML on my own website. So I know how coding works. I know how copying lines out, how pulling lines out, putting them in a notepad somewhere on my laptop. I can open up my laptop and show you all kinds of coding. I got them. So whenever I want to change my website to something, I just go Control A. That copies all. Control A. I go to my website. I hit Control A. It highlights all. I hit Control V. It repastes the entire code I just copied out of Word. My whole website changes in one click. I hit enter. Everything changes. You hit refresh. It looks completely different. I know how coding works because I've been doing HTML coding since what? 2003. It's 2023 now. I've been doing HTML coding since 2003. You just copy, you move one line out, you fuck up everything. And if you take out a greater than less than sign anywhere, you take out any greater than less than sign, whatever is above that fucks up everything under that. It's that easy. I could fuck up a code. I could go through and just go, just take away one like greater than sign. I could just take it away. And everything after that code is fucked up because that ended the transaction before that. It's coding and they're fucking with us right now. On New Year's Eve, man, they did that shit on purpose because they got the softball pitch came a week ago on the rideshare guy. That's when the softball pitch came. Hey, it was a glitch. Everybody, you know, these apps can glitch. These apps can glitch, y'all. That was the softball pitch. Now we're seeing the fucking swing. We're seeing the swing now. This shit didn't happen. Why didn't it happen like, you know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? They did something. They messed with the coding because they knew we need to find a way to pump our fucking numbers for the last quarter. We promised some shit was going to happen at the last quarter. Look at that. Keeping it real. I'm short $20. 64 million drivers. 64 million drivers. And if you multiply that times $20, it's $1.2 billion. 64 million drivers. That's a lot of fucking money. That's $1.2 billion if everybody lost $20 with that fucking glitch. They can make $1 billion in one day that they didn't even earn. They just stole it. This shit, they just stole it. Man, missing 1 of 6 rides and cannot cash out. Damn, Rory, man. This is that's why I had to do this live stream. I was done live streaming for the year, man. I was done. And then this shit happened. I'm like, man, JTB, you right. It's all snake oil, man. All snake oil. Did Richard tell Sergio to give him months to change? Didn't Richard tell Sergio to give him months to change? Oh, yeah, months to change. And I'm telling you, everything that's why I tell people, go watch that channel because you will see the fuckery in real time. It will make sense to you afterwards. When you're getting shilled, watch these motherfuckers. Watch them. Just like when you're dealing with a king cobra. Keep your eyes locked on the fucking king cobra, because the cobra won't strike you as long as you got your eyes locked in with it. You have to move with the snake. Once you look away, the snake strikes because it sees weakness. If you stop looking at the king cobra, you're going to get struck. And motherfuckers be like, how the fuck you get bit by a snake? You stop looking at the snake. A king cobra recognizes weakness. That's why the mongoose stares a fucking king cobra down. The moment you look away is weakness. I stand straight up to these motherfuckers every time I get online. I don't look away. I come straight up. Just like rideshare Lisa said earlier tonight. Damn, Jeff, I appreciate the way you just come straight with motherfuckers. You come straight. I'm like, hey, I know when I'm dealing with king cobras. Don't take your eyes off those motherfuckers. Lock in with them. The moment you look away, they think you weak. They strike. Fuck that, man. Oh, Solomon, I know it, man. Ricky Moss said it. Y'all get lawyered up. Get lawyered up. Get lawyered up. Screenshot your screen right now. The timestamp has to be on top. I already did my screen recording. Screen record something on your phone. Go to open up your Lyft app. You can put the motherfucking live stream on. I'm going to be here for a minute. Put the motherfucking live stream on pause. Bounce over real quick. Fucking, screenshot your shit so they can't say it didn't affect your account. Screenshot your shit. Record. Try to click on some shit. I ain't going nowhere. You got to go take care of money. You got shit you got to do. Be like, Jeff, I don't want to leave a live stream. I don't want to miss nothing. This shit's all recorded. Don't even stress that shit. Whatever part you miss, you can hit pause, fucking fast forward. Be like, this is where I left. And start playing that shit over again. But make sure you trap the data. Lock that data so they can't say it didn't affect you. Oh, it didn't affect your account. No, screenshot that shit. It affected your account. I already screenshot mine. I didn't drive for him today, luckily. Otherwise, I'd be doing exactly what I'm telling y'all to do. Trap that data. Go and screen record right now. Try to touch shit. Try to click on shit. It needs to show your account, your face. So when you take this shit to an attorney, you can say, I was affected by that glitch of 2023. I was affected. You got to get your money, secure your shit locked, because they going to lie. Oh, it didn't affect your account. We don't know what you're talking about. Just like when people have wrecks, and what the first thing they do, they hurry up and take that trip off your trip radar. They don't let you have that trip on your trip log because you had an accident. And now your attorney has to subpoena that accident because he wants the time. He wants any passengers that were involved in it. You got to screen record a lot with these, because these apps are not working for us. They don't even work with us half the fucking time. Yeah, exactly. Switch off the app and do yourself a favor. This is going to be a hard night for Lyft. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, whatever you can do in 2024. No cash out tonight on Lyft. They're withholding all funds they can right now. They're withholding every dollar they can to pump their revenue numbers up right now. They want to end 2023 with a fucking bang. The bang is your bucks. They're not going to let you cash out that money. No, you're not cashing that. That shit's all going to be on their servers, all sitting there. No cash outs, all payments coming in, no payments going out. They're going to say, hey, it was a glitch, but the glitch held that revenue. The glitch held the revenue. We actually made $4 billion that night. You didn't make $4 billion. You froze people out of getting their money is what you did. The investors are going to look and say, why in the hell did you make so much money on December the 31st? Nobody cashed out. That's why. Nobody cashed out. That's why we retained all those funds. This is fuckery right here. And we need to record that shit. That's why I had to jump on a live stream. This shit has to be recorded for history. People have to go back to December 21st, 31st, 2023 to see what happened. We need to say what happened. All these people saying shit in the comments. This is what happened. These people are saying they can't see their amounts. They can't see their money. They can't download. Investors, this is what happened. We're a small channel, but we keep it 100. And I'm not going to try to sit there and shield this shit away. Oh, you guys got to give them a fucking, a little bit, courtesy. They got 33,000 employees, 20,000 employees. Got a lot going on. Give them a little leeway. Now, fuck that. This is real history right here recorded. Man, knowledgeable. I come at it, brother. I come at it. I don't back down from it. Jeff's the only channel taking the real, man. This is why I come here, man. Real shit. And this is what it is, man. Damn, Lyft stole $31. Time to wake up. Damn, got him. $31. Post that shit. They got you. Post that shit. Screen record your shit. This is all historic, because when this channel grows and shareholders need to know what happened in 2023, these are all the real people that got affected with real money, when all these other channels out there are going to shill you tomorrow. They're going to shill you the next day. I'm in real time with the shit. The shit's going on right now. I was done doing live streams for 2023. I was done. But I don't leave no fucking driver hanging. I'm not leaving no drivers hanging. If shit's happening to drivers out there, fuck my plan. My plan just went out the fucking window. We need to have something that's historic, something that's logged in history saying, hey, we know the truth. All these other channels out there, they need to be online right now. Every podcaster, every gig tuber needs to be online right now talking about this shit. This is news. Don't wait till the news media comes, Professor Sergio. You motherfuckers at the rideshare garage, all you motherfuckers, be online right now. All of our faces should be on somebody's home screen talking about what's going on in real time. Don't wait till this shit happens and then try to report in 2024. Oh, yeah, well, Channel 4 News talked about it, so I'm going to read it to you guys. Don't read me shit. Be online right now. Every driver should be on this channel posting what's going on. When another channel opens up a live stream, jump on they shit, post what's going on. Truth should be seen on everybody's live streams. And I know people want to sit here and listen to me. Cool. I want to sit here and chat with y'all. But at the same time, y'all got to keep y'all truth posted everywhere. I mean, if motherfuckers got 4 live streams open, post your shit on 4 live streams. Come back to the one that you enjoy. Your private router, man. Yeah, exactly. Lyft, Sergio can't expose this. He is good friends with the Lyft guys. Real shit, man. And this is why we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real because we can't keep a shield. We telling everything that these drivers are saying. 4 hours since no cash out. Knowledgeable. E-Love, the biggest heist of the year. Money Heist. One of my favorite fucking shows on Netflix. Money Heist. And they just came out with a new show called Berlin. Berlin, the creators of Money Heist, they got the lady from Money Heist playing in I'm going to watch that shit. I love watching foreign movies. That's what I do. Aaron said, I just came home. None of the Lyft bonus money is showing. Wow. Made 30 in the last bonus hour and it's gone. They tricked us. They tricked us with this bonus money. Wasn't we just talking about that shit? Them putting that bonus money out there to lure people out. I said, I ain't driving for this shit. We was talking about it in the comments. App slavery. Sam Lee, you 100% on that shit. Man. And I'm glad y'all all jumped on this live stream to tell the truth of what's going on. The truth don't come from me. I create the platform to allow the truth. I'm one of those small ass channels that still have leverage enough to tell the truth with drivers. Once you get so big that you sell out because you think you so fucking important that you can't tell the truth, you got to sell a narrative. Fuck selling a narrative. Sell the truth. The truth is what makes this shit work. It's what pays drivers right. But when you're selling a narrative and you get so big, you got to sell a narrative. Nobody can listen to you no more because they see what you about. You're about selling a narrative. You're a shield. You softball pitching questions to fucking David Risher. Softball pitching shit to motherfuckers. I don't want no softball pitches over here. We fastball. I want some Nolan Ryan shit. Nolan, throw that shit straight at me. Nolan Ryan, because I'm going to knock this motherfucker over the green monster. I'm swinging at this. And all these channels out there, softball pitching for the corporations. Softball pitching up. No, we're done with that. Like I said on my other video that I just dropped, like I said, I wasn't supposed to do this. This live stream was not supposed to occur. This shit happened because I logged onto my phone and saw something going on. That's why this live stream is happening. Man. Mr. Gambit, $8 for 4 trips. LA, crazy night. No trips until see at least $20 surge. Man, $8 for 4 trips. Man, Jamil, that's why I'm not driving tonight. Fuck Uber and Lyft. Don't get Ubered. Last night, Ice Pipe came up with that shit. Don't get Ubered. Ubered is the new word for being fucked over. Don't get Ubered. All for kicks. What up? What up? Knowledgeable, real shit. I'm from the drivers because drivers, we're out here putting our lives on the line. People are getting killed out here. People are dying in cars, getting paralyzed in cars and shit like that, like my man Duato. Shit's happening to fucking people. And if you can't stand up and say the truth about what's going on because you scared a corporation might not like you, don't like me. Pay me. Pay me. I don't want you to like me. Pay me what's fair. I don't give a fuck if you say, Jeff, you fucking raggedy motherfucker. Here's your fucking $100. Fucking can't stand your motherfucking ass. Thank you. Thank you for giving me my money. Pay me. I don't want you to like me. Pay me. And I'm tired of these motherfuckers you're going to like me. You're going to like, I tell motherfuckers all the time, you might not like what I talk about on this channel. You may not like the energy, like the flow, like the vibe, like my mouth. I'm not here for you to like me. If you can't deal with this shit, bounce. But we here to make money. We all got houses to pay for. We got apartments. We got townhouses, condos, cars, insurance, fucking medical shit, bills. We got a lot of shit to pay for. So if you ain't going to pay me and you're going to fuck me over, I'm gonna be the first to say it. I'm gonna say it. FD said, I removed Lyft app today. Smart motherfucker right off the bat. Smart motherfucker. Because this shit going on tonight, man. Look at that. 6 rides tonight and 1 missing. Total earnings $13. Roy, they getting us, man. Lifted and Ubered. You've been lubed. Lifted and Ubered. You've been lubed up. I've been lubed up. What's lubed? You've been lifted and Ubered. You've been fucked. You've been lubed. Motherfucker, tonight drivers got lubed. What happened on New Year's Eve? We got lubed. What's that? You got lifted and Ubered. You got fucked. Motherfucker, that's a new shirt right there, Logan, man. Hey, time to wake up. Be like, hey, we got lubed, motherfucker. What's lubed? We got lifted and Ubered. You got fucked. Man, you got lubered. Motherfucker, I got lubered. What happened? I ain't getting no, I got lubered. Logged on and I got lubered. Motherfuckers like, man, one these suckers are giving $2.65 trips on New Year's Eve, Mr. Gambit. New Year's Eve, $2.65. Man, that's crazy. Flex, what up? Hope you got your $50 tip from the other night, man. And that's the funny shit. You remember the same day that glitch video came out and you sat in the car with that parking lot, that lady that gave you that $50 tip, and that lady was on the line with support. His rider sat in the car. His rider said, I'm contacting support because I gave you money. And that was the same day that glitch shit came out. Oh, we fixed the glitch. We fixed the glitch. No, Flex was sitting in the parking lot with this lady trying to get his money back. It wasn't shit fixed. They've been stealing. They've been stealing. Rick, what's good, brother? And Rick's the one who had the damn ride down to the Palisation. Man, the Palisation ride where you did $29 and you got fucked out of the 20. You got lubered. You got lubered out of your fucking. I got lubed up. What's that? I got lubed up, motherfucker. Lubered. Like shit. And that shit right there happened. The motherfucker not even showing up. $29 just disappeared. $29 just disappeared. Man, I just sent you the snapshot on IG. All right, bet, Flex, bet. Like I said, this is my phone somewhere around here. Man, and like I said, we had a mutated. If I fucking make that shirt, trust me, man, lubered. I gotta find a good logo to put with that shit. I might have lubered with a fucking motherfucker snapping their gloves on the front. Are you ready to be lubered? What's that? You finna get fucked by these apps the moment you log on. You finna get lubered. They got a glove and everything on. You finna get lifted and Ubered real quick. Man, $50 a drive from the Hamptons to the Bronx. Can't make up these offers. Damn, $50 from the Hamptons to the Bronx. Ooh, that right there alone is a $100 trip. That's a $100 trip by itself on New Year's Eve. Come on, man. Roy, this right here going on. Every gig tuber out there who is not on live stream right now talking about what's going on in real time. You missing an opportunity to expose these motherfuckers. You can't script this shit. You can't make this up. We've been talking about this for what? Years about getting screwed. Then RSG comes out with, oh, it was a glitch. It was a glitch. Softball pitch. It was a glitch. All of a sudden, biggest night of the fucking year. Everybody's on apps. W2 people. Everybody's on apps. What happened? Lyft. You can't get on. Can't get on. Then you don't get paid for your rides. No tips are showing up. No money showing up. Trust me, man. Damn, the bridge is $15 alone. Yeah, that toll right there. You got to get that paid for. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Looking like straight bozos. No Vaseline, man. I cannot believe this happened. I was sipping this. This is what I was doing. They got fireworks going off. So I got the Husky, the Border Collie in the pit, jumping off the bed because they don't like fireworks and shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to drive because my dogs don't like fireworks. So I'm hanging out with them, drinking coffee. I got the TV playing really, really loud in the next room so they can't hear the fireworks. So the TV's blasting. They're like laying down thinking the TV is just fucking extra loud. I'm trying to protect their ass. And all of a sudden, I'm like, let me log on Lyft and see what money is out there. I had no idea I was going to be live streaming on fucking New Year's Eve. None. This was completely unplanned. But y'all know me, man. I'm a small channel. I could do shit on the fly. When you're a big channel, you need permission. You need to be, is it okay if I talk about this? Oh, well, show me what the script is going to say before you get on the microphone. Send me the script. Let me make sure the script is okay. If the script's okay, I'll let you say it. No, there ain't no script over here. We go straight off the fucking rip. We don't fuck around over here. A lot of drivers are able to tell the truth over here. We're able to document true history over here. We don't have to script history to make it seem like something is not. Man, this is crazy. Jamil, I haven't seen a surge today on Uber or Lyft for more than $5. $23 short, no cash out, Lyft. Damn, Rory. Screenshots. I'm telling you, because if you need an attorney, if you need anything, screenshots, timestamps at the top, dates. This is all accounting. It's all accounting. That's why I was saying, it's funny because I was saying yesterday, I'm so glad that all these new, YouTube channels are now screen recording, but they're saying the date when they start the video. They're saying the time when they say to start the video. I just said that last night. I said, this shit is very important for historical reasons. Very next night, this shit happens. You cannot predict this shit. You can't script this shit. We were saying last night, start saying the dates. Start screen recording the times. You've got to do this for historical data. This is for your own audit purposes. This is just basic accounting. Accounting 101 is setting yourself up for the audit. You prepare for the audit. How do you prepare for the audit? You document, you paper trail, you sequentialize everything, have everything going in date chronological order. Even videos. That's why my podcast, I started putting the dates on there. I need to keep this shit in sequential order. Titles are titles. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to talk about half these podcasts, so I can't put a title on it. I just start going. Shit is what it is. What Lyft owes me $69. My available cash out says $7. That's the six. Man. Hey, $60. 64 million drivers. $3.6 billion. $3.6 billion. 64 million drivers. $60 a piece. Imagine that shit. They making billions tonight. Billions are going to sit on their books. And you know when they're going to pay everybody back out? January the 6th, January the 7th. Give us 2 weeks to fix it. The app's been fixed. We're going to send you money later. Just like that Uber shit. Uber had their glitch from October. They claim they had their glitch from August to October. That's when they claim they had their glitch. When did Chris Screenshot get his money? 2 fucking months later, December. It was December when that screenshot said he got his money back. Softball pitches. They set this shit up. They're showing us the glitch to our face saying, well, you saw what happened on Uber, so you know it's possible. You know we're going to pay you back because you saw Chris screenshot his shit. This is going to take us 2 months to give you this money. This is a softball game going on. These motherfuckers ain't playing chess. We saw the pitch coming. It was that damn slow. This is slow pitch softball. RSG is a slow pitch fucking channel. They set that shit up like that. Like we all didn't say, man, you know what? This ain't no glitch. Y'all fucking with us, man. This ain't no glitch. We sitting there like, dude, this pitch coming, we already know what you throwing because it's a slow underhand fucking pitch. We know what you throwing at us. You trying to let motherfuckers know they're fucking with our money behind the scenes accidentally, but they're going to give it to us 2 months later. That's what you're trying to show us. And all of a sudden, here we are. New Year's Eve, everybody's out driving, making bank all fucking day. Nobody can cash out. Last day of the year, nobody can cash out. That's billions in revenue sitting on your books now because you never paid nothing out. If you never paid nothing out, you've got billions sitting in your cash coffers now. Billions. You look real fucking good that fourth quarter. Final day of the fourth quarter, you look amazing. You just stole $3.6 billion off of people nationwide, not just in Phoenix. That's why I'm glad. I did this shit, because when I started seeing everybody having the issue, I was like, I need to do a fucking live stream. This shit is historic right now. We're going to remember this shit. This is historic right now. And everybody on the live stream, you're documented in history. When I send this video, because like I said, I send my video to 25 countries. Make sure you say your state where you at. Say your state in the fucking comments. I send this video to 25 countries. Every time I put a video out, anywhere from 19 to 25 different countries, see what's going on in America. Man. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate that shit, man. Thank you. I'm glad. Get on it, Professor. You are a much bigger channel than me. Say that shit, Professor. Say it. Let these people know what's going on. Let these investors know what's going on with these corporations. Let these politicians know what's going on. Let these riders know what's going on. Thank you, Professor, for getting on the mic. Somebody's answering the call. I'll put out a fucking phone call. Let me call a friend. Who wants to be a millionaire? Can I call a friend? Can I phone a friend? I like the professor. Like shit. Thank you for answering the call. Because this needs to be said. It needs to be seen everywhere. There's drivers on each one of our channels. These drivers need to have a voice to speak. They need to post their shit on there. All these channels have something critical. This is historic. And I'm glad Professor's willing to be a part of history right now. He's got us set up for a February the 14th strike or a protest. He's got us set up for that right now. Like I said, me and the Professor, we don't see eye to eye on shit. He don't probably like me. I probably like him. Who the fuck knows? We ain't never sat down. But when it comes to fighting for motherfuckers, we need to put that shit to the side. That shit's to the side. I'll deal with him later. He'll deal with me later. Right now, we got bigger fish to fucking fry. So I'm glad he got on the mic. I'm glad he's putting this shit up right now. Man, Oscar, real shit, man. Real shit, brother. I'm in the house. Thank you for your real shit, Oscar. Chauffeur's back. Shows first. Rory, Scottsdale, Arizona. Money missing. Rory Calhoun, 2023, New Year's Eve. Scottsdale, Arizona. Money missing. He's been saying that shit all night. He's willing to put that out there on the line and let people know the truth. His money is missing. Blaze, Toms River. Money missing. Fresno, California. Money missing. Y'all got to say where this shit is, man. Say where y'all at. Because like I said, when I put this video out, the world needs to see how Americans are really treated. These motherfuckers think America is a fantasy land. They think it's something, oh, let's all go to America. It's amazing there, everybody. No, we got our own problems. We got corporations stealing from us. 13 rounds. That's what's up. You keep shit real, Uber Jeep, and you show us how to be successful out here, actually make profitable monies with these sleazy companies. Real shit. Columbus, Ohio. Gig and drive. This going on in Columbus, Ohio. So anybody want to immigrate to America, come to America. This is what really happens in America. I don't know what they're showing y'all on TV in your countries because I haven't left this country. So I don't know what you see on TV. All the glamorous, all the Baywatch girls running up and down the fucking beach all day. I don't know what you see. But this is real. I don't fucking script none of this shit. This is not productions and directors and casting and costume. No, these are real people, real drivers having real issues in a real country. So when they say what's going on and you see this video and you translate it to your language, you translate it to Turkish, you translate it to Filipino, to Arabian, to Armenian, you translate this shit to Chinese, traditional, or either fucking simplified. You translating all of this shit to different languages, knowing America, what's going on New Year's Eve, 2023. A truth that's what's going on. And like I said, we need to stand up to these greedy ass lying thieves. Somebody has to go to jail. Either it's an engineer, because when Enron did this shit, people went to jail. When Enron did this, what happened? People was committing suicide because they didn't want to face the music. They don't want to face the music from the instrument they fucking playing. What's that motherfucker? Ronnie Speed shit, guitar, drums, motherfucker, whatever. That's the shit they be on. They don't want to face the music. So all of a sudden, we got all these executives right now. They don't want to face the music of the theft going on from contractors. Say, hey, Professor, Happy New Year's. Austin Rise, what's good? What's good? Yeah, if you can't cash out, they stealing. Jackson, Mississippi, get it out there. Get it out there, man. Look at that, unlabeled low balance information. Long Beach, man, real shit, real shit. This is Long Beach, man. And a lot of people out there don't realize what's going on. There's a major, major theft going on in real time as we speak. There's people missing money. $69 worth of ride done. $7 showing up as their balance. $7. This is a real theft happening in real time. We're watching corrupt individuals, corrupt corporations do this shit to contractors in real time. And I'm glad people are actually standing up and saying something about it. Drivers need to stand up. We don't need to fucking bend over. Oh, no, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's okay. No, this was a setup. It was a setup. Because how many of us got messages from Uber and Lyft? Start driving. Start driving. Get all this money. And now that you've driven, and now you did all these trips and all these rides trying to stack your money for fucking New Year's, you don't have access to the money. You can't cash out to the money now. Screenshot it in an email. Yeah, that's it. 200 plus. I need my money now. Ebony, there you go. Ebony's got it. $200 sitting in that account. 200. Then I hope they give her the whole 200 plus any tips that's coming through. Because I don't hope they don't just give you the 200, but withhold any tips you got after that, claiming, oh, it was a glitch. Your tips weren't processing until 3-4 months later. Like I said, what did RSG do? Softball pitch. They already gave us a softball pitch saying, oh, if we steal your tips, it's only going to be a small period of time, but we're going to give you the money back 2 months later. Softball pitch. This has all been a setup. Cash out amount 50 or less than money, or yeah. Detroit, Michigan, fix the app. Let them know. Detroit, Michigan. Oh, I know all of them in cahoots, man. All of them. Because it's kind of funny how somebody would think 33,000 employees getting messages, millions of messages, 33,000 Uber employees getting messages from everybody, didn't know the app was stealing tips and fares over the past few years. No, it took one person to send a screenshot saying, hey, my buddy's missing his tip. Oh my God, we didn't know, Sergio. We didn't know. Oh my God. Thank you for sending that message. And he's like, yeah, I found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah. You guys didn't know. This is your company. I'm telling you. Yeah, thanks, Sergio. Thanks for letting us know. We didn't know. You let us know something we didn't know. Thank you. And all of a sudden, oh, it was a glitch. Oh, it was a glitch. Can you do us a favor, Sergio? Get on your channel and tell every fucking body the app's glitch. Can you say that? Can you say that? Oh, I can say it. Yeah, I'll say it. And all of a sudden, the app glitches in real time and we all fucking see it. All of our money is trapped in there. All of our money is locked in there. Professor in the house, please wake up. Wake up. Professor, please don't block me from my channel. Comment section. I'll be a good boy. What happened? The professor's in the house? Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? But no, like I said, man, I'm glad a channel of his magnitude, of his size, is documenting history right now. More people are going to see history on his channel than on his little ass channel. This channel's little. It ain't that big. But when you got a book, it's kind of like going to a book fair. I'm the book fair. He's the library. So you can go to a little book fair held in a gymnasium, or you can go to the public fucking library at the professor's channel. So to put this piece of history into that big ass library is critical. It's very critical for drivers. It's very critical for the rideshare community. Because you can't leave this part of this book right here, this piece of history out of that library. It needs to be in that library. So I'm glad he's putting this book in his library. I'm glad he's live streaming right now. I'm glad he's letting people know, because this needs to be documented. People are going to have questions. Investors are going to have questions, just like those referees that just got caught point shaving because they did a stupid ass call at a football game, and those referees are getting investigated. This is how it really happens. When people start standing up and speaking out, investigations occur. And there needs to be government intervention saying, we need to know what happened. What? Missing 257 from Lyft. Didn't notice till now when I opened the app in Fort Lauderdale. Damn. Flex is missing $257 from Lyft in Fort Lauderdale right now. Oh, yes, the professor has pressure. He does. He's got some pressure. They see him. They don't see me. It's cool if they don't see me. I'm cool. I'm underground, motherfucker. I'm like Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Black Thought, The Roots. I'm underground. I'm one of them underground rappers. But he's mainstream. And this piece of history has to be in his library. It has to sit on his channel. Man. Oh, I see you, rideshare professor. Just wishing you a happy new year and appreciating you holding him accountable. You're not afraid to expose. Professor Lynn Sherman spoke up. Thank you, Roger, Professor. And again, man, I know we've had our issues and our beef back and forth, and we've had words back and forth, but, you know, I respect you for standing up for the drivers. I've always said that. I've never said you don't stand up for drivers. I've always said you stand up for the drivers. You've always done it. And any issues between you and I've supported you with this February. You gave us enough time to get our shit together. So I support you on the February 14th protest. And I told people that. You've gave us enough time now. You've let us get our shit together. So we're going to stand by you on that one. And on top of that, like I said, I'm so glad that you're putting all of this stuff on your channel of what's happening today. You have a really big catalog. This has to be cataloged. What's happening with Lyft right now, what's happening with Uber right now has to be cataloged in your library. You have a big library. And I tell drivers, please, man, screen record, screenshot, do this, do that. And the fact that he's like, willing to put something of this magnitude in his library when we know a lot of big channels won't touch this? They won't touch it. So the fact that he says, I'm going to put this on my library, I'm doing it. Thank you. Thank you, brother. You the fight we needed. Seriously. Man. Oh, I respect you for standing up and apologize if I offended you with the dad comment. You're an amazing father. I filmed it in my library. It's filed in my library. Hey, much respect on that, brother. And I appreciate at me getting worked up and getting upset and coming at you sideways. Because I know, people know I'm passionate, man. I'm passionate about everything I do. Whether it's working on my motorcycle and spending months working on it, whether it's chatting with people, I get passionate. And I get checked on that shit a lot. People check me on that. Like I said, I've had issues with drivers in comments and they turn me around like NGB. Me and him were going back and forth about the stock thing. And he finally woke me. I was like, oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. So that's real shit, Professor. Real shit, and I will say sorry for me saying a lot of the things I say. And just because you're here listening, I will tell you one thing about reading the news to people. I will tell you something about that. The fact that you read the news is podcast material. I didn't see that. That's podcast material, because when you do a podcast, people can't see you. They're listening to you through headsets. So when you read the news, you're giving podcast material, just like if I read the comments, when I'm reading the comments to people. So my mistake, my apology for coming sideways about that, because I didn't understand what you were doing. But when it was made known to me, hey, you're actually podcasting. You're reading information to people that are not looking at a screen. So, because I do the same thing too. Stranger things. That don't apologize, Professor. Hey, man, on this live stream, like I said, we forgive, we forget. Sometimes we got to move on past shit because we got bigger shit to worry about. So, like I said, there's a lot of people. See, my bad. Whoever commented, I believe it was an accident. You see, Jeff, that's why I respect you. You apologize to the man. Thank you both. Because what we're going through is bigger than my ego, his ego, my channel. What we're going through is all drivers. It's bigger than that. It's really bigger than that. Because right now, look at what's going on with Lyft right now. All these drivers are missing money because of shit going on with Lyft, because we got a softball pitch. We got a softball pitch thrown to us a few weeks ago, warning us about a glitch that would withhold our money. Stranger things, let's stay on target. We're not going to talk about anybody's personality or shit right now going on. We're going to stay on target. We're going to stay talking about these fucking apps and how all these motherfuckers in here is getting screwed over right now. That's the target right there. We're going after apps right now. The apps are fucking people over in real time right now. There's people right now missing $257 right now. There's people missing, they only did $69 worth of ride, only showing $7 right now. We're staying on target. There's something bigger going on. And I hope everybody realizes the magnitude of that. As we speak, there's shit going on. There's people who don't have Uber. There's people who do not have the Uber app. They don't have it. They only drive Lyft. All their money, Ebony, she's got $200 sitting on it right now. She's got $200 sitting on the app right now. Some people don't have Uber. This was their money for rent. This is their money for their car note that's payable. A lot was about to go down with this money, and we're frozen. We're frozen right now. Look at that $1 mile rise with $11 surge. Man. Yeah, $257 flex sitting on $257. And I'm sitting there like, dude, the issue is that drivers are struggling. I know on Facebook, people fight each other on Facebook all the time because that's all Facebook is good for. You see everybody's family, you see their dogs and shit, and everybody fights every day. On YouTube, people come here to learn how to lay fucking hardwood floors, how to balance a checkbook, how to put an alternator on, how to help each other, help people. That's why I love YouTube. It's very different. I know there are channels that do beat up people and attack people nonstop, constantly, every day, because that's what they think they exist for. That my channel exists to fight this other YouTuber. That's why my channel don't exist for that. I put up fights every once in a while with people. That's cool. But my biggest fight is against poverty. That's my biggest fight. Hunger. That's my biggest fight. If you take away $257, you can't go to Walmart. You got kids at the house. You planned on using that money. If you don't make that money, you don't fix that water heater. I was out of hot water for over 24 hours. I was out of hot water. That's what I'm fighting against. I don't fight other YouTubers. I don't fight people. Yeah, Raja Professor said what? As you correctly said, an evil way to show big numbers on their books at the end of the quarter, deliberately intended to glitch to benefit the shareholders. Yep, it's all about reporting. It's all about reporting. And we're over here fighting against poverty. We're over here fighting against our own evils in this world, our own battles in this world. And if they want to make shit look really good on December the 31st, that final day, because it's all accounting. And if you don't want to have fraudulent books, what do? You commit another form of fraud to leave the money on your books. They'll deal with the glitch that we got softball pitched 2 weeks ago. They'll deal with the glitch because now we see it. We know that a glitch supposedly exists. We know that you'll get your money back like Chris got his money back. Because we gave Chris his money back for a glitch. We'll give you yours back. We got the softball pitch already. They're making their books look good. So shareholders go, man, we ended fourth quarter with a bang. An extra $9 million or, $3 billion, extra $3 billion on December the 31st alone. How do we hit $3 billion in one day? It was a glitch. We just didn't pay nobody out. That's it. Now I've documented and I've uninstalled my shit. You do the same. At least I'll get my 300 right. Exactly. This is why we need to close the app on February the 14th and no drive. No drivers, no money for the app. Lyft and Uber are corrupt. That's right, Jamil. Like I said, you got Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. And it's to the point now where even when I was on the app saying, hey, man, if it's a big surge, take that surge. If they put a big surge on February 14th, take that surge. Right now, tonight, there's people $257 short that they can cash out. So it's bigger than even about surge. It's bigger than about surge. So even if you do drive on February the 14th, what's happening today can't happen to you. It will happen to you. They will hold your money. That's why I say move your money off their platforms. Put your money in Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. When you take money off of their platform and you keep it to yourself, they can't steal it. Can't touch it. That was my live stream yesterday about. I even wore the shirt that says driver had Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo on it, letting you know, move your money off of their platform. They can't touch it. Billions and millions of dollars moved off of their platforms out of their hands. They can't touch it. I've been saying this for weeks now. Move it off their platforms. Keep it to yourself. Even last year, I put a video on my channel. I even brought it to my recent updated. So people know last year I was telling people, get your QR codes together. Get them together. Something major is happening. Because these apps don't give a shit about drivers. How are you going to glitch? Glitch that we knew was going to happen when we saw that video a couple of weeks ago. How did we know you were going to glitch to withhold all our money? How did we know that we were going around telling people to get QR codes? My man Logan Block, he was saying, hey, put this in the back of your car. Put these QR codes. How do we all know to start doing this, to move our money off of their platform to ourselves? We knew that because we're always on the front edge of the fuckery. We're always on the front edge of the fuckery. And now look at us. We got friends. We got families. We got a lot of people out there right now, short 200, 300, just wanting to get started. A lot of people can't even drive tonight. All they got is Lyft. They don't even have Uber. All they have is Lyft. They can't even make money tonight. They're done. The money that the plan they had, cash out option is back for me. There you go, Glenn. Because it's 9 p.m. So it's 9 p.m. where I am. It must be midnight somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, get them cash tips. Get them cash tips. So if we're on the front edge of it, telling everybody to get your money, keep your money off of that, put your money in your pocket, protect yourself. All these people sitting online like, dude, and just think about the 3-4 hours of history people just didn't get to drive on. Because if people ain't getting paid, they're not driving on that app. They're looking at their app like, dude, my money ain't going. I'm done. So a lot of people have stopped driving for hours. People who cannot. Wow. Time to wake up. Cash out option is back for me. It says $7. They owe me 68 to 70 bucks. This Cash App came back and it's short. $60. Anybody else out there at Cash App? 10:59 here in Harrisburg. Okay, Glenn. All right. So you guys are, because it's 9 o'clock here. So you guys are 2 hours past us, 11 p.m. Okay. It's 9 here in Arizona. And see, that's the thing. Just like Time to Wake Up says, it gave him his cash out option, but it said $7. What happened when Chris showed a screenshot? They gave Chris his tips back 2 months later. 2 months later. So what if they want to give you that $68 in February? They're going to give you that money in February, not tonight. No, because a glitch happened. We need to investigate. A glitch happened. What's up, Anthony? Fats was good. Yeah, man, feel like I just got robbed. Man. Our engineers are all informed. Unfortunately, we have to end this chat. Very truly yours, Lyft. Very truly yours, Lyft. Yeah, of course they ended that chat. Of course they ended it. Make sure we get everyone to really not turn on the app. 21424. The Ubering airport, those idiots need to be real. What just happened is why we've been telling everybody, get your money together. Get it together. We need to make a stand. Every time they have a glitch or anything happens, it's always in their benefit. It's always in favor of them. Always in favor. It's never in favor of us. Like, oh, a glitch happened. Oh, man, we made a mistake, gave you guys $5. Just keep the $5. Don't worry about it. Even if the glitch happened to us, guess what? We got to give them the $5 back. Oh, you got to give us the $5. But yet, they've been stealing tips for how long? We never got all our money back. Even with New York, they settled for that. They didn't give them people all their money back. But when they take money from us, we got to give it all back. We got to give 100% back to them. They giving us back 20%, 30% of what they stole from us. Tonight, they stole time off everybody. New Year's ends out here in 3 hours. Because right now it's 9 o'clock. People got 3 hours. If you've been offline for 3-4 hours already, that means you lost 4 hours of potential New Year's money earnings. You've already lost 4 hours of time, which means you got to start driving now. Even if you start driving now, they have fixed it all. Then you still run that risk of the glitch reoccurring because they're not telling nobody what happened. They're not saying, oh, we fixed the glitch, or, hey, we giving your money back. You don't know if you're going to not get tips tonight. You don't know if all your rides are not going to be logged tonight. You don't know. Because what we just saw happen was what we've been predicting. Get your QR codes up. Get your business cards with your QR codes on it. It's to protect the investment that you're putting in your time, your car, effort, energy. You out here driving around, and these apps are saying, we'll pay you if we want to. If we don't want to pay you, we'll just glitch it out. We'll just glitch it, Just tell you something happened to our computer system. So that $257 we're going to give you, you'll see it in a couple of months. Computer glitch. Sorry about that. We can't contact no landlord, no property management company. Hey, man, Lyft glitched last night. They glitched on me, man. They glitched. Oh, well, guess what? You don't have to pay rent. We'll let you go 2-3 weeks to pay rent. When you get the money, come pay us. When Lyft gives you no, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Real life occurs, and these corporations don't look at drivers as if we have real lives. Just like David Richter said, well, I don't know what the driver expenses are. I mean, we don't know what driver rates to set because we don't know what driver expenses are. I'm like, just talk to a motherfucker in the cubicle next to you. Be like, excuse me, Sarah, how much is your rent? $1,900. Okay, probably. I would assume a driver pays about the same too. Yeah, motherfucker live next door to me. He better be paying the same. It's like, that's part of driver's expenses. So you don't have to guess at, well, how much does it cost to be a driver? Well, it cost me my life. For a lot of us, it does really cost them their life. They're being killed out there. They're being raped, beat up. It's costing people their life to be drivers. So if you want to know expenses I got, look at my life. People got medical bills when they get beat up by a rider. You get beat up by a passenger, you got medical bills. You got to go to quick care. You got to get stitches. You got to go get like a rape kit or something like that. It's a lot of shit got to go on. So you can't just sit up there and say, well, we don't know what driver expenses are. Life is our expense. Look at the cost of living around us, everybody. And then on top of that, add the fuel, the depreciation, the wear and tear, the alternators, the tires, the brakes, the actuators we fucking keep fucking up all the time. That's like real life shit happening to drivers. It don't happen a lot to riders because their car sits in a parking lot. But to us, man. Yeah, Tom Waits says raid kit. Yeah, exactly. Motherfucking lubered. I need a lubered kit. But it's real shit though, man. Shit happens to these fucking drivers out here, and they want to sit around and pretend that all we do is just turn a key and drive around. No, we're in the world. We're outside. There's shit that goes on out. Like I said, people in the office, in the boardroom, in the coffee room, in the conference room, They don't realize what goes on outside. These motherfuckers are inside from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 p.m. every day. They go eat dinner. They go to sleep at about 9 or 10 p.m. so they can get up to be back at work by 8 p.m. The whole time we outside. 9 o'clock at night all the way till 5 in the morning. We outside. And shit happens when you sleep. Shit happens when you in the office. We outside. So you don't tell us all we do is turn a key. You don't know what the fuck goes on in those streets. You have no idea. We out there. Man. Well, Jeff just gave me 2703 because I told him about run out of gas. I guess that was just a courtesy fare. I need my $200 now. I screenshot everything. It's also 1104 here in Miami. So they sent you $27 because you said, I'm about to run out of gas. We'll put $27 in your account. They owe you over 200. Man. What Jamil say? Jamil said, man, you guys are real people. I just want to help the driver community. I respect you, Jeff. You're a real man, 100%. You're real and 100%. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jamil. And I've met you before, man. Real shit. I met you before, man. So I appreciate that. Like I said, there's a lot going on in this rideshare community, and the 2024 is ending kind of weird. This is a weird ending to 2024. Very weird ending. And I'm glad, real talk, real shit. I'm really glad that the professor and I kind of cleared up, a little bit of the animosity me and him may have felt towards each other. Because sometimes, like I tell motherfuckers, sometimes it takes a death in a family to bring the whole family together. Family don't fuck around with each other. People argue and fight over shit all the time. It takes a death in the family to bring everybody together and to get everybody to start fresh. Maybe tonight was the death in the family. The shit that's happening right now is the death in the family. This is hard to deal with, knowing all these drivers with all these millions of dollars floating around right now. Ain't nobody doing shit. Well, dude dropped the gun when he got out of my car before. Yeah, real shit, man. Real shit. So maybe what Lyft did tonight brought all channels to realize it's them against us. It's them against all the drivers on all these channels. All these drivers are building all these channels. All of us gig tubers and podcasters and YouTubers, we're standing up to be the voice of people. So we have to let people speak. We have to. Because to not let people speak is to withhold the truth from being shown. And I'm going to tell you right now, the whole world is going to see the truth. Because when you got major channels, you got minor channels, all of us are being translated in different languages all over the world. People are going to realize, like, Hong Kong stood up against letting Uber come over there. All the Hong Kong drivers who drive taxis and other services, they didn't want Uber in Hong Kong. They didn't want Uber in. They were like, no, fuck that. Keep Uber out of here. Do not bring Uber over here. Why did the drivers in Hong Kong say that? They're going to say the same shit about Lyft by the time we done. Oh, we see what you guys do to drivers. You fuck up the community. You take all this money, got all these people working, and then you glitch them out. Look it up. Google it. The Hong Kong drivers over in China said, we don't want Uber shit over here. We see what Uber is doing over the world, which is why it's important for Torsten, the professor. It's important for him to catalog this day. He has to catalog it. Because like I said, his catalog is going to be viewed way more than many of our catalogs. So once it's over there and other people in other countries, they're going to say, we don't want Lyft over here either. We saw what just happened. We saw what happened. And so all the drivers, we got our beefs and we got all this shit and all that stuff. We're doing more. And I'm not trying to be like grandeur or whatever like that, but we're doing more for the world than what people really fucking think. And I don't mean we as podcasts. I mean we as drivers. You motherfuckers telling the truth. Everybody who's put truth in there. Ebony, I came up short. Flex, I came up short. Rory, I came up short. Time to wake up. Everybody who's putting the truth in these comments. You're doing more for the world than what you fucking think. All we do is provide the platform for it. That's it. You guys are telling the story. You guys are telling the history right now. And if you wouldn't say it, these drivers in Hong Kong could be like, look at what all these drivers are saying in America right now, what Lyft just did to them. This is why we don't want those apps over here. They don't give a shit about drivers. Chinese people, we have families. We don't want them to come over and fuck up our economy and fuck up our family. Look at what they're doing to the Americans over in America right now. Look at what they're doing. They're glitching. They're doing all this weird shit to these people to where they can't even look. Everyone call Lyft customer service and tell them you're about to miss your rent payment and you need rent money in your account immediately. Real shit. Real shit. They treating us like some hoes. I got hoes. Shit, keep it real. That's real shit. These motherfuckers went straight motherfucking. Was that who sing that? Nate Dogg. These motherfuckers went Nate Dogg on our motherfucking ass. God. Oh. They Nate Dogg and I'm Suge Knight walking in like, no, motherfucker, we ain't no hoes. But it's real, man. It's real. I'm boycotting Lyft tonight. I still can't cash out. Uber will get my business. Thank you, knowledgeable. Thank you. Thank you for speaking out like that. Boycotting Lyft tonight. Somebody needs to say it. Somebody's got to say it. They've stolen enough. They've stolen enough. So maybe tonight's that night that we just, hey, that's it. Brianna said, nah, hoes get treated better. Hoes get Denny's. They take hoes to Denny's. Yeah, can I have that Grand Slam? Yeah, ho. Shit, get that motherfucker. You want some extra motherfucking ketchup? Time to wake up. You got that mustard in the trunk. This motherfucker got goddamn clear 1985 mustard packets in his trunk because he didn't do a delivery a long time ago. I just kept that shit. I didn't want to get rid of it. Somebody might have needed it. Let me give it to this hoe up in Denny's. Hoes get treated better. Shit, time to wake up, show up like a motherfucker. He go walking through Denny's. Hey, any of you hoes need some mustard? Shit, man, exactly. Had to get your fucking condiments in a heating bag, man. Fucking, I called time to wake up walking through Denny's the other day. Hey, man, I'm just here to serve these hoes, man. I got condiments. He don't got condoms. I got condiments. Motherfucker, old ass relish, ketchup, mustard from motherfucking IHOP. It's like, how you gonna give a motherfucker in Denny's some mustard from IHOP? I got that shit, dog. It's all in my trunk. Motherfuckers be over ordering shit, man. I just throw that shit in my trunk. Look, it's time to wake up riding around with used up condiments and shit. This motherfucker giving every, hey, where that syrup come from? That motherfucking syrup come from Shoney's. Shoney's closed in 1985. They don't even have Shoney's no more. This motherfucker got a syrup packet that say Shoney's on it. He's like, I'm gonna get this to the next motherfucker that order pancakes. Man. For real, Austin. This motherfucker said, hey, Austin the same way. I got condoms. All you delivery drivers is on that shit. Y'all motherfuckers be like, oh shit, I got extra hot sauce. Fuck that. Keep it. Because somebody gonna ask for extra hot sauce and I got it. I got this shit. How old is that fucking hot sauce, man? I ain't been to Taco Bell in like fucking almost 300 deliveries. I don't even know. It's like that motherfucker. How old is this taco sauce 300 deliveries ago? Do you label shit like that? 300 deliveries ago. This ketchup is 40 deliveries ago. Like, oh shit, what day did you get? I don't know, but it was 40 deliveries ago because I remember going here. Like, okay, this motherfucker got dates on this shit. Like, man, you know you got old condiments in your trunk when you doing that shit. Man. Soy sauce packets, that shit. I love soy sauce. Soy sauce that I got from the store is okay. Soy sauce from Chinese places is good. That shit's good. I don't know what they must inject that shit with crack. Like a little ass syringe. They be like, inject this in the packet. But that soy sauce from the store is like, it's kind of salty. That shit from the Chinese places is perfect, man. He says, man, throw that shit away. Keep the napkins, though. You might need them napkins. Keep them napkins, though. Man, them soy sauce packets be saving lives. That's right. I love Chinese food soy sauce packets because that shit from the store, I don't know. It tastes a little too salty for me. But you give me some Chinese packets, I'm like, shit is like amazing. What the fuck's in this Chinese? It's like crowd like Tyrone Bigum's not that motherfucker. I'm like pouring fucking goddamn soy sauce all over my motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Motherfucker, are you eating soy sauce on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Motherfucker, this shit's good, motherfucker. Like shit. The hot sauce so old it turned brown. Oh hell no. Motherfucker, brown ass hot sauce. You don't want that shit. One up, you hell yeah. Was that ad Lyft to the hoes in San Diego? Oh yeah, Lyft hoes, man. I'm sorry this shit is happening tonight, man. Logan, one up, you hell yeah. I'm over a week. Logan's wild, man. Hey, Logan, you still out in San Diego? You already shot back to the house, man. What all the drivers apps in cahoots with one another? Could this be a ploy to abandon Lyft and transfer over to Uber and Uber turn around to the same bullshit? And this is what it is. I'm glad you said that, all Vegas. This is what it is. There was just something out. Hold up. There was just something out saying, is Uber going to buy Lyft? Just imagine that Lyft knows it's going to be bought out at some point. Like they're going to do a stock share. They're going to do something crazy with stock. So the first thing Lyft wants to do is pad the shit out of their revenue books. If we pad our revenue, jack our stock price through the roof, all Vegas, follow me on this shit. Follow me. Pad our stock price through the fucking roof. Make our shares worth more. So therefore, an offer for us has to be higher. So our stock could be, let's say, I don't know what Lyft's at right now. Let's say $9. $9. But once they see the revenue numbers of 2023 ending this high because of all this stuff going on, it goes from $9 to, let's say, $13. That extra $4, multiply that times billions of fucking shares, hundreds of billions of shares. Now that's 400 billion. Now all these people will say, in order to buy our stock, you need $13 a share to offer us, not $9 a share, because our revenue numbers are higher. They go to YouTube, they type shit in. Because Professor's always on the homepage, he pops up on the fucking homepage. It says Lyft steals shit on December 31st. Shareholder goes in there, goes, oh, this is going to become an investigation coming down the pipe. I'm not paying $13 a share. I'm not paying. Why? Because you motherfuckers did something on the 31st, and there's a YouTube video all about it with drivers talking about it. So for us to pay $13 a share right now, when the whole community is saying how you jacked them, there's going to be an investigation. You guys got to spend it. You guys are going to be fined for that. Instead of $13 a share, you won't even be $9 a share. Your shit's going to drop to like $6.50 a fucking share. So we'll pay you $6.50 a share, which is $2.50 less than what you're at right now. We'll pay $2.50 a share, $6.50 a share. And that way, because your ass is not getting 13, not with what's going on that we can see on YouTube on all his channels. You guys stole all these people monies on New Year's Eve. Those are not real revenue numbers. Those are fake revenue numbers. Man. Dude, this is going to get crazy, man. The glitch that stole Christmas, real shit. Real shit. I'm about to trap the hell out of that Durango. Hell yeah, man. Trap queen that shit up. And this damn fan is blowing me. Hold up. There we go. I had to get that fan off me. Man. And see, that's the thing, man. Lyft and Uber are definitely talking to each other. One would be dumb not to. Oh, they are. Because what they're going to do, and then they got Waymo. So they got Waymo. So they got the cars, the inventory. They got Hertz with the rentals for all the immigrants out here who aren't buying cars right now. Then they got the two apps. To me, all that shit needs to be investigated. Emails, servers, all this shit needs to be investigated. Because it would be stupid to not think all these executives are not sitting around with each other, talking behind the scenes, emailing and texting each other, sending messages and notes and all. There's something big going on, and drivers are not included in it. Because right now, everybody, even the people tonight who had, I would say, if you have Lyft on your app, if you have Lyft should say, we're going to automatically give you $150 for the hours that it was glitching. Even if you drove or not, because maybe you wanted to drive, but you saw this shit about to go down and you said, I'm not driving, this shit's going down. If every driver that has Lyft on their app should be paid plus $150 bonus, whether you drove or not, because we are missing money by not driving because of this fucking glitch. They owe us money for opportunity costs right now. You're taking away the opportunity of us driving because your app is not paying people, and we clearly see it's not paying people. That's right, Brianna. Real shit. Happy New Year, Miss Connie. Man, they're blasting Bad Bunny at my apartments. Feel like I'm in Mexico. Everyone is a Latino. I'm a minority. No, also, that's what we be doing. Blasting Bad Bunny like a motherfucker over here. Man, and Bad Bunny's always in Arizona anyways. But that's the only way Lyft fixes this situation, is to show some goodwill toward the drivers that are fucking over on a big holiday. We've had a shitty Thanksgiving, a shitty Christmas, and now look, didn't I say last night, anybody who was on that live stream last night, I said we had a shitty Thanksgiving, we had a shitty Christmas, I'll bet we're going to have a shitty New Year, so I probably won't drive New Year's. Did I not say that on last night's live stream? That was supposed to be the last live stream of the year. I said that last night. How did I predict? I'm going to tell you motherfuckers, softball, they pitched us that shit like we saw all this shit coming. We saw it all coming. We stay on front of this shit, not behind it. When they softball pitched us that glitch shit, that bullshit, they've been softball pitching us all this crazy. We've been calling it out without even knowing that we was calling it out until it actually happened. Last night on my live stream, I said, no, we had a horrible Thanksgiving, horrible Christmas. I don't see New Year's Eve being that big. I just don't see it. And sure enough, it was worse than what we thought. Googling it says they're giving free ride vouchers tonight. They probably are giving free ride vouchers. They're taking it out of everybody's fucking pockets. That's what it is. I like the old yellow ass napkins from Wendy's. Yeah, real shit with the Wendy girl on the front. Man. I cannot believe this shit is happening. I cannot believe it, man. New Year's Eve night. Because like I said, not everybody has Lyft. I mean, not everybody has Uber, so everybody can't bounce over. We have rent due. Rent is due by the 3rd, 4th, 5th. This was supposed to really be a really big night. We've had a slow December, a slow Thanksgiving. This was supposed to be the night when most of that rent money was going to come up. It could be a $300, $400, $500 chunk of that rent money coming up. This was that night right here in one night. And that night was taken from people. It was stolen from people, glitched. But we knew the glitch was coming. We've been talking about get them cards out there, get your Cash App, get your Venmo, get your Zelle, talk to your riders. We knew some shit was coming down the pipe because we've been preparing for that. Even when the professor said, hey, man, we striking. I told everybody on the next live I did. Everybody, start getting money together. Get your QR codes. Get your Cash App. Build your private client base. Start getting shit done. And what do we have? We had another channel talk, oh, you guys shouldn't be doing no private rides, man. I don't know, man. You shouldn't be doing insurance. Think about insurance. And as soon as they said that shit, all the comments was getting flooded. I had a wreck driving Uber. Motherfuckers told me $2,500 out of my pocket or else they gonna fix my car. My car's still fucked up. Oh, I had a wreck on Lyft. Motherfuckers told me $2,500 deductible. My shit's still wrecked. I had to go get rid of it. I'm renting right now. So even when you wreck on the apps, they still fucking fuck you over somehow. You get lubered somehow. Man. Yeah, I'm sure people made a lot today. I just wasn't feeling it. $200 day, man. Exactly. $200. And that's the thing. $200. You could probably make $200 today in 4 or 5 hours, which to me is my normal day, 4 or 5 hours. But if you're going to work a full 8, once you pass that 2 a.m., because I was going to start driving at 2 a.m. Once you pass that 2 a.m. mark, oh, you're getting $60 an hour, $65 an hour, each ride, $46, because that surge hits $46 for a ride that might take you 36 minutes, $46. You do that in 36 minutes. Next ride you do might be 24 minutes. That ride gonna be 32. You sitting at $78 in an hour. It happens that fast, man. So your first half, you might make 200 first half. But that second half of big nights like this, that's where your fucking money's coming in. The second half, all that money's gonna start flowing and flooding through. Man. Say, ouch, yeah, it was brutal for me, a little over 800. I'm telling you, Austin, man, I'm telling you. Austin is a shitty market, man. So I'm glad, man. I'm glad everybody got on this live stream and really started telling their truth about what happened. Because like I said, without drivers speaking up, without drivers speaking out, saying what's really going on out there, like I thought it was just me. I just put a short online. I just said, hey, man, I got a short. Everybody was like, bro, it's me too. I'm in New Jersey. Oh, it's me. I'm in New York. Oh, it's me. I'm in California. I'm like, hold the fuck up. So it's all of us? I'm like, nah, something's going on, man. Yep. The officer's like, hey, I'm in Nashville, motherfucker. It's glitching out in Nashville. And I want everybody around the world, all these people that are immigrants saying, I want to come to America. I want to work. I want to do rideshare. I want to do delivery. Trust me, shit is not all glitz and glamour over here. They sell you the dream and you come over here and it's a nightmare. We got homeless people living under the bridges. We got people sleeping in houses, squatting and shit. These are Americans who lived in America, born in America, raised in America. They squatting in other people's fucking houses because they can't afford America. Don't let these motherfuckers sell you a dream and you come over here thinking, oh, I can't wait. We're going to all have girlfriends and all get VIP tables and all have 30-inch rims on motherfucking Caprice Classics. We all going to have that shit. No, it's not. It's the worldwide glitch. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. And once these people come over here, and the government says, we promised them something, so let's at least ease them into it. Let's give them, a place to live, start some job fairs for them, give them some free phones, give them some rideshare vouchers, help them get a car, give them clothes, make sure they got food and shit. They ease them into America. We're not eased into America. We're born in America. And if we're born in poverty, that's where we are. If we born on Section 8, that's where we are. If we're born and we don't qualify for Section 8, so we just got to fucking struggle and strip, that's where we are. The government don't look out for us. The government's use us. It sees us all as human capital to sell on the market. And if you don't understand how Social Security numbers work, how human capital works, each American born is worth a certain amount of money over the life of them. When you're born, they view you as how much is this person worth in tax dollars, insurance money that we be spending, food they would be spending money on, housing they will use. Each life born in America has a dollar value applied to it. because you're expected to live a certain amount of years. If you're black, you might live 30 years old. They say 30, 35 for a black man, maybe 40, 42 for a black woman, maybe 45 for a white woman, 52 for a white, who knows? But your life is given a value over a certain amount of time. They could sell your value to somebody. They can say, we have all these people born this year, all these lives that are going to make this much money in housing. They're going to pay this much rent. They're going to buy this many cars. They're going to pay this much insurance. These are going to go to college and pay money in college. This life is worth money. How much are you willing to fucking hedge on this life? Somebody can invest in that life and say, you know what? Since you got 200 million people born this year, we'll give you a loan of, let's say, $2 million per head. We're going to give you $2 million per head in loans per head. And so once those $2 million are given to America, all the elites like, we just sold all these fucking Americans for $2 million a piece. All you got to do is keep them alive, keep them paying taxes, keep them paying interest. The broker they are, the higher the interest. The more money they have, the lower the interest. Keep people broke, you get higher payments back because you can justify high interest to a broke fucking person. Dante said, hey, man, you woke, Jip, man. I tell motherfuckers, this channel is more red pill than what you fucking think. So you can sell all these Americans for a certain dollar amount to other countries and elites get this fucking money. As long as you pay back the interest and you pay back the notes on these lives, human capital that you've sold. Because right now, what human capital is coming to our country? Cheaper human capital. You can sell these lives. The more people you bring in, you're selling these lives to somebody. You're saying, we got immigrants coming in. We got 2 million immigrants. How much they work? We're going to charge them taxes. We're going to charge them lodging. We're going to make them buy cars, clothes, food. We'll tell you if American life is 2 million, we can hedge and sell you each immigrant life at 1.4 million. We can sell you each immigrant at $1.4 million. So hopefully the immigrant makes all this money. All this money can cover the 1.4 million plus the interest. And how is that? Housing. Because if I'm paying you $3,000 a month for rent, that's $3,000 of value I'm providing the economy. Then you add interest on that. You add phone bills on that. You add fuel on that. You add food on that. You add credit card fees on that. You add a lot of shit on that. And that life becomes worth so much more. And then once they start begin to cost you Social Security, they're costing you elderly care, cost you health care, cost you medical care. That's time when you hedge your bet. And how do you hedge your bet? Dr. Fauci walks in the fucking room. Dr. Fauci walks in a room and he says, you know what? I can help you motherfuckers hedge your bet. I heard you spending a lot of money on people who aren't that valuable. I heard you spending a whole lot of money on people who are not that valuable to you. So this is what we do. We're going to save us a lot of money. We're going to give money to another corporation to handle this dilemma for us. So now that they handled this fucking dilemma, we just saved all that money. What do we do with all that money? Invite immigrants over. Because somebody has to replace that value. If you kill off 3, 4, 5 million people, you have to replace that value. Somebody's got to put that money back into the pot because there was loans given out on all these human lives. There was loans given out. I mean, you think athletes are the only people that are paid? You think athletes have contracts on them? They're paid? No. There's people buying these athletes. He's worth $40 million a year. You can buy my athlete at $40 million a year. My athlete's going to generate revenue for me, merchandise sales for me, ticket sales for me. You know, I get a cut of his money if he does any merchandise. This athlete's going to be worth a lot of money. They sell those motherfuckers too. That's why you hear a lot of people in the NBA talking about some slavery. It's slavery. So we sitting there seeing what rideshare and what delivery and what all these things are about. It's about human capital, selling each driver at a certain dollar amount, making sure you don't pay off a driver. If you're selling me and selling my car for $65 for this ride, but you say we're going to give Jeff 19 out of that 65. That's how they do human capital on a larger scale. We're seeing it on a small scale, in a rideshare and delivery scale. That's where we're seeing it. Imagine that shit on a government scale. You think Lyft and Uber are the only ones that sell fucking people? Our government sell people. You sweatshops, you know, you got China running huge fucking warehouses and corporations. Each life in that building is worth something. As long as they can keep making whatever they're selling, they're worth something. So they sell all those lives. Man, and I'm going to tell you like this. Once you start realizing the economy, You go look at that movie 13th. That's the amendment about 13th Amendment. You look at 13th. Each prisoner is sold at a certain dollar amount. Each prisoner makes so much a day toward the restitution of whatever crime they did. If you make, let's say, $6-7 a day towards restitution, $6-7 a day towards restitution, let's say $400 a year. That's $2,400 a year this person can make. $2,400 per year. You give them 10 years, that's $24,000. $24,000 you can borrow against that prisoner right there. You borrow the $24,000 against that prisoner. You invest that $24,000 to make money on that $24,000 you sold that prisoner for. That prisoner now works for these corporations making these products at about $1 an hour. So now you got all this money from selling all these fucking prisoners. That's right, it's slavery. It's human capital. Slavery is nothing but human capital. So now that you're selling all of these people and you got all these loans against these people, you can't let the prisoner die. You have a loan out against him. He has to make so much money for you. So you have to keep him in jail for X amount of years. If he does anything and you make more money on that prisoner than what you thought you were going to make on that prisoner, give him an early sentence. Let him out. Let him out. 7 out of 10. Let him out. 7 out of 10 years. He's good. We made enough money off of him. 7 out of 10. He can go. And that's all this shit's about. Rideshare is no different. Delivery is no different. It's human capital. All this shit's human capital. What up, Robert Reese? Oh, Robert Reese, I hope you got on live stream today, man. I hope you got on live and told everybody about what's going on with these Lyft apps. This is real news, motherfucker. This is real news going on. People are struggling right now, and these apps pull some shady shit tonight on everybody. Yep, plantation economics, time to wake up. Plantation economics. Tempe said, I turn off the app tonight. You should. You should. Man, Breezy said, hey, I just watched the rideshare channel, and he is living out of his car because they not paying him. I'm outraged. Yeah. Man, Solomon, you right. Told you yesterday I won't go out for bullshit like this. We all called it last night. We said they did some shit on Thanksgiving. They did some shit on Christmas. And I don't trust these motherfuckers. I even said on last night live stream, I am probably one of the most cynical YouTubers out here. I don't trust these motherfuckers. I had my George Carlin on early and everything. Hey, trust nobody. Question everything. Teach your children how to read, but don't just teach them how to read. Teach them to question everything. I wore that shirt earlier because I believe in that. I live by that shit. Question everything. I question the fucking ECU in my car to the point where I have 2 computers in my car, especially in my Jeep, because I built my Jeep. I got the dash from the Jeep, but I also have a controller at the top to tell me if you don't match what my dash in my Jeep says, one of you motherfuckers is lying. And I built the fucking Jeep. Jeff, why do you got systems running tandem? Because one of these motherfuckers might glitch. I'm going to see which one of you bitches is lying. Either you're lying or you're lying. One of y'all lying. And sometimes I'll be driving my Jeep and the dial, on, like I said, the gauge on my my temperature gauge on the dash don't go nowhere. It just sits there like this. It sits. So what I do, because I can see up top, I should be at 190 degrees. I'll turn my Jeep off, turn it back on. That shit'll bounce just like this. That's why I run tandem systems. On shit that I build, I run tandem systems. On my motorcycle, I got an air strut system. The air strut raises the whole bike up. When you want to ride the bike, you hit a button, the whole bike raises up. You can ride it. When you're done riding, you hit a button, the whole bike drops back down, and now you're sitting as a low rider. But I have another tandem system because if that air ride system was to pop and go out, my tire is so big, it would sit inside the fender. My tire would lock up and I'd stop. So I built a system where it drops. I got these metal bars that I welded in there. It's a stop. It can only go down so far now. It'll never land on top of the tire. It'll drop all the way down if that system goes out. My tandem system prevents the complete bottom out, and I can roll. Even when I build shit, I think of the future. I don't trust this fucking bike. I'm like, I don't trust the shit I build. Not 100%, maybe 99%. So I'm driving this motherfucking bike. If the airbag goes, psh, the airline cracks or anything, guess what? It's going to drop and it's going to sit on top of the stops I made, and I'm going to be able to make that motherfucker home, riding like a low rider the whole fucking way with no air ride on it. But that's why I do tandem systems. I'm even cynical with the shit I do. I don't trust my own fucking build. It's like, Jeff, why are you adding a stop on this bike, man? You built this shit. You should know the air system works. I'm like, yeah, but what if one of the airlines pop? Think about it. I don't trust these airlines. I don't know who made this plastic. This plastic may not be able to take the Arizona heat. I don't fucking know. I might be riding and it just ruptures because it got too hot. You can't trust that shit. So you have to make something that stops, because if you don't make the stop, it locks your back wheel up. Now I lock the back wheel up on the highway going 65 miles an hour. I'm getting rear-ended because the bike is going to stop that fast. The car behind me might be on the fucking phone at the time. Now I'm going to get rear-ended, 65 miles on the highway to nothing, 70-mile-an-hour truck behind me smashes my ass. So what do? You create a tandem system. So when the air goes out, you're sitting on top of a stop system. You'd be like, damn, my air just went out, but we still moving. Yeah, we still moving because I created the stop. I knew the air would probably go out one day. Man, exactly. Fortune favors a prepared man. And I got videos on my channel. If you look in my bike system, it shows me building the air ride system. Then it shows me building the system to prevent the air ride from completely bottoming out. I got to. So when somebody says, hey, I want to build an air ride system too, I show them how to do it. But I said, hey, before you build the air ride system, build the stop system behind it. This is what you build to prevent that shit from going out and fucking you up. It can go out, but then they're going to fuck you up. But I do that for people, man. I do that. You know, Sergio's going to be typing, send me screenshots to a whole lot of people coming this week. Yeah, like we can't prove it. I don't even ask people for screenshots. I know it. I'm sitting there like, people are getting robbed tonight, man. They're getting robbed tonight. This is crazy. If a company ever buy JP over say, hey, if a company ever buy you a pizza on Friday, you best know you in the wrong place, motherfucker. You're gonna be standing there for quite some time. If it's like 4:30 and you see some Domino's motherfuckers showing up, you might want to leave real quick before they open that box. So you in the wrong fucking place. Hey, we got pizza coming. I quit. Fuck this shit. I quit. Why are you quitting on Friday? Because you motherfuckers about to make us stay over. Yeah, we need you to stay here for a couple hours. It's like shit. No, Jeff, funny shit. My friends keeps calling on me to call out Sergio. Hey, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. Mark my words. You're going to see the rideshare guys. They're going to make excuses for Lyft scam. We already know. Sergio works with both of them apps. Oh, yeah. Oh, Solomon. I can't wait to hear this shit. Can't wait. That video, the next video they make, I guarantee that motherfucker has 20,000 views in the first day. Everybody gonna sit and watch these motherfuckers drop dumb shit out of their mouth all day long. Oh, yeah, well, what it was on New Year's was they were trying to do a patch to actually pay you more money. They were gonna give you guys Super Surge. They told us they wanted to pay Super Surge. So, yeah, they tried to add app to create Super Surge for all you guys. They're gonna add the multiplier back. It was gonna have a fucking tire pressure gauge on the app. It was going to have like a fucking strip club locator, everything. And the glitch fucked it all up for you guys. So sorry. But they're going to give you your money back by summer. It's like, okay. Oh, yeah, Justin, Lyft is down, man, for a lot of people. Oh, just wait. Oh, yeah, we got inside information on what they were doing. And inside information, they were going to give you guys free fucking groceries all night on the Lyft app, but something fucked up. But you're going to get your money, though. Exactly. Hey, Bree, that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to come up with they're going to try to make it seem like they're doing all this good shit for drivers. All this good shit. The nickname Darren given for shilling his apps, Super Surge. I know it's Super Surge. Yeah, a lot of angry customers. There are no drivers. Got to make sure you got private clientele. That's what I'm saying, man. Get them cards, them QR codes on the back. Motherfucker, all these got, because nobody's taking Lyft rides if they can't see how much money they're getting. They're not going to take a Lyft ride. So what they'll do is go, hey, since I can't get a Lyft ride, let me just flag down a fucking driver. That's why I sell my, like I said, I got my shirt, the one I wore on last night's stream that says rideshare driver, schedule private rides. That shirt would come in perfect. A homegirl, Teresa, she already ordered one already. So I got to get hers. I'm going to make hers this weekend. And so she's going to get her shirt early, like right after January, probably 2nd, 3rd, 4th. She's going to get her shirt early. So she's one of the early adopters of that shirt. But you've got to wear shirts that indicate who you are. My shit says rideshare driver, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. I'm sending her one of those too. And like I said, that shit, if you're walking around and these motherfuckers cannot use the Lyft app and they see you saying, hey, you a driver? Your motherfucking shirt say you a driver. They're going to say, $20, man. We cannot find a ride for shit. And you standing right here, you a driver. Take us, man. Please take us. $25. We only got to go 5 miles down the road. You could do that shit all night with the right shirt on. Because when these apps crash, they ain't going to be able to look at their phone. They're going to look around. What is everybody else doing? How's everybody else leaving? How's everybody else getting in cars? All of a sudden, you see a bunch of drivers walking around with shirts on saying, you know, rideshare driver, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. That's how motherfuckers is getting around. Oh, hey, you a driver? We got 4. I got a Durango. What up, Logan? Shit, let's go then. Let's go. Motherfucker, tonight could be Logan's night. Yeah. Haven't seen a single tip all night on New Year. Get the fuck out of here. No tip all night, man. No surge at all Friday and Saturday. Crazy stuff. Thought this Saturday would be popping. Yeah, Justin, man. It's crazy out here, man. Crazy. Buffalo Bills going to be Super Bowl. You watch this year and win it all. Go put money on Buffalo Bills, everybody. Put your stolen tips on Buffalo Bills. That's probably what Lyft is doing. Lyft is putting all of our money on a game. So when they win it, they double our money so they can pay us back and they can keep the rest. Say print private rides and a QR code in the back of a t-shirt. Hey, rideshare experience. I got that. I wear a shirt that down one sleeve says private rides, and on the next sleeve it says rideshare. I actually wore it on one of my live streams. As a long sleeve shirt, it says private rides down this arm. Then on it says know your worth on the front. So it says know your worth, then it says private rides, and it says rideshare. And that way, when I'm walking around, motherfuckers know I know my worth. I do private rides, but I also do rideshare. They see me walking in the building, and they go, "Oh, dude, you do rideshare? Yeah, I do. So can we do a private ride, motherfucker?" That's what it says on my arm. Private rides. I do private rides. If you got a rideshare app, I do rideshare. Which, however you want to do it, but just know I know my worth, motherfucker. Just know that much. I know my worth. So that's my bulletin board as I'm walking through buildings, walking through Walmart and everything. Every shirt I make, it has to have a point. It has to make a point, because these shirts to me are investments into the internal of who I am. A lot of people like to wear a shirt that says Nike. Okay, it says Nike. What does Nike means? Does it mean you have money so you can afford Nike? I see, you got a Gucci shirt on. Does Gucci mean you have money because you're wearing Gucci? I wear a shirt that says, I'm ready to fucking drive, because I'm ready to fucking drive. Let's make this money. Like, man, but your shirt ain't got no Nike sign on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to fucking drive. It ain't got no Gucci symbol. You ain't got no Louis Vuitton shit on your shirt, because I'm ready to fucking drive. I wear what I think I want to exude. So motherfuckers be walking around talking about, oh, man. Oh, Roger say, I love that idea. Know your worth. Real shit, Lisa. Real shit. I do it. Look at Mel. Did a $25 cash ride to Circle K. That's how you do it, brother. That's how you do it. If the rider asks about insurance, it's a Reddit keyboard warrior. Real shit. What about insurance? I'm like, motherfucker, do you got renter's insurance in your apartment? Probably not. I don't ask you about renter's insurance. Hey, man, I will come visit you and eat dinner at your house, but you motherfuckers got renter's insurance on this apartment? Because if you set fire to this apartment trying to make this old ragged-ass motherfucking lasagna, I want to make sure I'm paid from the burn unit, because you're going to burn me the fuck up eating this ragged-ass lasagna. You got renter's insurance? Because I can't eat at nobody's house if they ain't got no motherfucking renter insurance. I'm not walking in. Knock on a motherfucking door. Hey, come on in, Jeff. Oh, I would, dog, but you got renter's insurance? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't eat at nobody's house unless they got motherfucking renter's insurance. Because if you don't have renter's insurance, I'm going to end up catching on fire, or this motherfucking wall might fall on me, or something might happen. If it don't happen, I can't eat in your house. Well, we don't got no renter's insurance, dog. All right, I'll call you later. Exactly, man. It's like, motherfucker, don't nobody walk around asking about fucking insurance all day. I'll tell you all for kicks. These motherfuckers are crazy on the internet. Somebody get, hey, you guys got a certain type of insurance? What the fuck are you talking about? Like professional liability insurance or something like that, in case you cuss me out and I feel like I got offended and I might want to sue you because you said fuck off. I might want to sue you. You got liability insurance? Man, get the fuck out of my car. I'm suing you. I ain't got insurance, motherfucker. You can't sue me. But that's what it is, man. I was like, I don't walk around as no motherfuckers for insurance. Walk up in Walmart, stop by customer. Why are you at customer service? Why don't you just go grocery shopping first, Jeff? I want to make sure these motherfuckers got professional liability insurance while I grocery shop. Because if I slip it on some motherfucking mayonnaise or some shit, I want to make sure I'm covered. So I got to stop by customer service first. Every time I walk in the store, first thing I do, can I speak to a manager? Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah, my name's John. What's up, John? My name's Jeff. I'm ready to go grocery shopping in your store. I got my cart right here. But I want to make sure you motherfuckers got insurance. Can I see some insurance certifications for this store? Because if I slip in some motherfucking mayonnaise or some motherfucking ranch dressing, I want to make sure I'm covered. That's all. That's pretty weird. I'm a weird fucking guy, John. Let me see some insurance. It's like, tell you, Ebony, these motherfuckers always fuck with us about this insurance. I'm like, live your life. Motherfuckers always worried about some fucking insurance. They gonna have my picture up on a motherfucking Walmart. Don't let this guy in the door. He's gonna ask about insurance. He wants to see our fucking expiration date on the current liability policy we got. When's your expiration date on your insurance? Before I start grocery shopping, I don't know. I might slip in some fucking ranch dressing around here. Exactly. He said, okay, Karen. Exactly, motherfucker. They have my picture up on the wall and they put Mr. Karen right up under that motherfucker. Mr. Karen. I tell you, Justin, that's racist. Well, that's kind of weird. Well, I'm a weird fucking guy, John. What do you think? Well, that's kind of fucking weird. I'm a weird fucking guy. Motherfuckers don't get it, man. Insurance able to cover these claims. Insurance ain't shit. Fuck these people, man. They always try to mess with us. Every time we say we did like Mel just did a cash ride. Guarantee when Mel did that cash, these motherfuckers didn't jump in his car. Hey, Melly Mel, you happen to have insurance? Can we see your certificate before we go to Circle K? It's like, no. It's like, I'm not showing you my fuck. Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to fucking walk then. Since you're not gonna show us your insurance, we're gonna just walk to Circle K. Hope you get bit by that motherfucking German Shepherd around the corner. It's loose. Okay, we'll ride with you. Exactly. Because I guarantee those motherfuckers don't have homeowners insurance to cover that dog bite when he latch onto your monkey ass. So you better jump in my car. $25, please. These motherfuckers. We call it the male Karens. Darren's around. Darren's and Karens. For real shit, man. That's funny shit. Rideshare experience, 20 rides in a week. Means you have to have a really good clientele base. Way to go. I hope to get there someday. Yeah. And I'm trying. You know, if I got, maybe 2 good clients, three that can use me every week. But that means I got to get it up. I need 17 more. This shit's hard to do, man. 7, because you got to get your schedule to adjust to their schedule. But I try to do people in a certain parts of town I'm in. Or if I can get to another part of town, taking one client, that person is already there. Like if I know I got a 7:30 dropping off at 8 somewhere, I would like one that's at least like 8:20, 8:30 in that area. So it gives me time to clean up the car, wipe shit down, kick back, and I could be in that part of town still. 8:30, I got a little break in there. It's Karens and Colonels, yeah. See, nice RSE. I got like 10 semi-regulars, yeah. Tempe says, I have renters. Hey, that's it. Like, hey, if you blow a fucking speaker, hey, I just blew my goddamn speaker. I got renters. We're in here playing fucking all you want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. And I shook my rump and my speaker blew. Like, okay, Tempe AZ. Like, what are you doing? I was playing all you want to do was zoom, and a room, boom. And I shake my rump and my speaker blew. All right, put that in the fucking renter document. All right, she was playing all I want to do is zoom, boom, boom. And she shook her rump. Speaker blew. Claim denied. Like, wait, you ain't gonna pay me for that? We don't cover 1990s music. Sorry, it has to be 2010 or newer. It was showing $13. Now it's saying unavailable. Man. Look at that. Keep saying 2 years ago, my renters paid no questions asked. I had to file another claim recently, and they want TSA style shit. Man. What Drew said, Jeff, you crazy as fuck. Hey, that's Tempe. She said, I got renters. Don't let me be your motherfucking claim adjuster. I'm gonna ask some questions. What were you playing to blow that speaker? I'd like to know. Why didn't you use earbuds? Why were you playing the speaker? Motherfucker, because I was cleaning my house. Were you cleaning with fucking sweatpants on? Was it shorts? Did you have a long sleeve? I'm gonna ask all kind of questions. Make them up and say, man, fuck this. I'm hanging up. I'll go get my own speaker. I don't even want to use my insurance. You ever call insurance? Man, fuck insurance. They got this dude named Jeff at there. Motherfucker just weird, man. Because I'm a weird fucking guy, John. I'm playing Sir Mix-a-Lot tonight with the bass up. Shit. My posse's on Broadway. Like a motherfucker. I love that shit. Man. Jeff, you drive. I was going to start driving at 2 a.m. I'm going to open up the Uber app, but I guarantee Uber's going to be so saturated because nobody trusts Lyft right now. Uber's going to be super saturated. So at 2 a.m., I'll probably open the app, probably not even fucking use it, man. I don't know. Tonight might be that night where I say, nah, I'm cool on that shit. Chris D, that's what I said. I said, I am not going live tonight. I was done. Last night was good. I was done. Tonight, Lyft got all of us to get back online. Those rag motherfuckers got everybody to get back on live streams again because we had to document the shit that was going on. We had to document it. So we sat there, everybody's talking about how much they're losing in the comments because this shit is history, man. This shit's history. Everybody's what they're losing, what state they're in, what city they're in, because Lyft is going to try to pull some funny shit. Oh, well, it only happened to states that start with the letter A. Like, mom, that's Arizona. That's it. Alabama, maybe. It's no other state it happened in. Only if your state had a letter A, the glitch affected you. Well, what about every other state? Fuck them. We're not worried about them. Only states with the letter A. Like, man, y'all better document y'all shit because they're going to try to lie. Say Uber suck right now. Not going to lie. I'm playing some Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Man, Alaska, Arkansas. Yeah, right. Forgot about those. Alaska, Arkansas, forget California, start with an A because they a bunch of assholes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was like, man, Alaska, Arkansas, Arizona, Alabama, and California. California, yeah, they're a bunch of assholes. That's where you live. I live in asshole California, motherfuckers. Yeah, right by LA. These motherfuckers be honking a horn at you and shit. I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru. I can't go that fast, lady. I'm waiting on my burger. Hurry the fuck up. Man, that's California for you right there. Tell that bitch to give you the small fries. If she ain't got large, just get the small, motherfucker. Eat and go. All right. California mad as a motherfucker. That's why I don't fuck around with drive-thrus in California. Motherfuckers be like, nope, I'll park that shit and walk in the store and get it. Like, didn't you order at the thing outside? We swear we heard. Yeah, I talked to it, but I just got out of line and just came in and got my shit. I'm not about to have motherfuckers honking at me all night and y'all slow ass drive through. It's like, do you not have money, you broke motherfucker? It's not me. They're making French fries. Get the small. It's like, shit. I hate California. Fuck you too, Jeffrey. Like, man. What was that? 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve night. Still haven't seen more than a $5 surge on the other app. Man. Man. Dude, I don't know about if I'm going to go out at 2 o'clock now. I really don't know. Because with the way that the apps are working, oh, man. This reminds me of that episode on Martin when he went to court. What? What happened? He went to court. Shit. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Martin for a fucking. Tonight might be my Martin night, Ebony. I might go watch some fucking Martin. Just find that shit on Netflix and watch all fucking Martin shit all night. It'll be funny as a motherfucker. I miss that shit. That was real TV back then. We had real shows back then. But no, like I said, I don't know. I want to drive tonight. But if all these Lyft drivers bounce over to Uber because of what's going on Lyft, the market's gonna be crazy. There will be no surge. It might be tactical. They may say because there were so many drivers out, we couldn't give you guys surge. And that's less money Uber pays out. So Lyft keeps all the money on December the 31st because they didn't pay shit out. So they got all the money. Their revenue looks high. Uber charged a shit out of riders because riders are thinking it's New Year's Eve. Riders are going to cost a lot. It's New Year's Eve. Not thinking there's no surge being paid. Well, we paid surge price, man. We paid $60 to leave here. You paid $60. I got $19 and that's with $5 surge. Yeah, we paid $60, man. So Uber and Lyft are probably working together on fabricating the fucking situation. Uber said, we're going to softball pitch the rideshare guy a scenario. We're going to pitch him a glitch. We pitch him the glitch. You guys fabricate a glitch. That way you can keep all the fucking money on the 31st, send everybody over. No surge on Uber at all. People are paying surge prices because it's New Year's Eve and they know prices are a little excessive on New Year's Eve, but we're not paying drivers out. So now we got all these people paying all this fucking money. These drivers aren't making shit because we're not paying them surge prices. They don't see surge on their fucking app. And they're like, man, I'm getting $3 surge on New Year's Eve, $4, $5 surge on New Year's Eve. But these people are paying $65, $70, $80 for rides. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. They're fucking with people. It's an illusion. Yeah, smell a rat. And see, that's the thing. It's cooking the books. That's what it is, cooking the books. So they sitting there going, yeah, I'm getting upgraded to black. Yeah, that's what you got to do. And so they're sitting there going, if we just create a scenario where all these drivers over here are scared to log onto the app because we got all their money, Lyft, you got their money, you're paid $200 a driver. Let's say 8 million drivers got affected. If 8 million drivers got affected, even at $10 a piece, that's $80 million on their books. If it's $20 a piece, 160 million on their books. If it's $100 each, $800 million sitting on their books. All they got to do is just average about $100 a driver for 8 million drivers. You got 800 million. That's almost $1 billion fucking dollars sitting on your books that you ain't got to pay out. It's just sitting there. You can't pay it out. You're going to say, oh, I'm going to pay it out later. We're going to pay it on January the 1st or the 2nd. At least your accounting looks good. So it's like I'll spend my time home live with the Uber guy on YouTube. Real shit. And so you make your books look like you just made $1 billion because all these drivers can't cash out. And that's only the people who didn't cash out yesterday. Imagine all these people who saved their money up all week who normally cash out Sunday or Monday. You probably got $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200 sitting on somebody's account that ain't getting paid out right now. So if you do that shit, just think if you had 8 million drivers times 100 is 800 million. But if it's times $1,000, that's $8 billion. $8 billion that you got sitting on the fucking books. That's $1,000 in people's accounts that they can't get out. That's $1 billion you got sitting there on the 31st that you didn't have to pay out. You're going to pay it out on January the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd because of the glitch got figured out. So you got 8 billion sitting on your shit right now. And what happened to Uber? Uber says we didn't have to pay out any money because, like I was just about to say that, Flex, Uber is going to be like, we didn't have to pay out any money because we never paid out surge. We charge everybody surge pricing. We charge all these people surge pricing because we know that, or they know on New Year's Eve, rides cost a lot. So we're showing them, hey, Flex, do me a favor. Pull up the passenger app. Type in something to see what a 10, 15 mile ride would be. Tell me what you typed into the app as far as the ride from wherever to wherever, and tell me what the price would be right now. And tell us like the city and all that. Tell us the city, the time, and how much it like the ride. I would really like to know. A few people should do that. Flex, I know you would do it for me. If somebody, because I don't have the passenger app on my phone. If you got the passenger app, type in a 10-mile ride or a 15-mile ride or whatever mile ride. Say the city, how many miles, the time, and how much they're charging right now. I would love to do that right now for a lot of people so we can see, like, nothing's on the map. Nothing's on the map as far as surge goes. But the prices the riders are seeing are like, this is New Year's, man. This shit is New Year's. Cashed out $0 in 7 days, stayed home for Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. I knew it. We all got lubered tonight. Problem is my ass is sore as because they didn't lube nothing. My ass is sore as a motherfucker. Bigfoot Dasher in the building. Where is he at? I ain't even see him, man. He ran in the building. I didn't even see Bigfoot Dasher. Man. Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Man, Lyft is still cheap and normal price to my home. Okay. So they're not charging surge on Lyft right now to passengers. And like I said, I want to see what these people are on Uber, because Uber is not showing any surge on their map. So if Uber's not showing any surge, and William, the reason why you may not see what the surge on Lyft, because passengers are probably not on Lyft right now. Passengers ain't on Lyft because they're like, there's no Lyft drivers taking any rides. The app is fucked up for drivers, but riders can still order a ride. So everybody bumped the Uber. That's why you're not seeing any supply and demand on the Lyft side. So you're not going to see much on Lyft, I would think. You're not going to see much. Man. Yeah, Mutator said, hey, that's the truth. I'm curious because I'm always the driver, never the rider. Yeah, I want to see too. I want to see, because on Uber, you should see the supply and the demand, because that's the only working app. Technically, the only working app right now. Lyft, you shouldn't see anything. It's fucked up. So I really like to see what Flex is going to come back with in a second. Because like I said, I guarantee these riders out here on New Year's Eve are like, man, these rides are expensive. Man, they're charging us this. Man, they're charging us that. But on the driver's side, it's showing no surge. 43.57 UberX South Beach from Miami Gardens, 15 miles. So $43 to go 15 miles. So they're charging $3 a mile. So they're charging the rider about $3 a mile. They're probably paying the driver. We're going to see what he says they're paying the driver. Well, we won't know until he's. So let's just say if they paid him $1 a mile, that would be 15. So they be keeping about 30 themselves, but paying the driver 15. That's crazy. That's crazy. And there's no surge right now. So if there's no surge right now, you're probably going to get $1 a mile. Man, that's crazy right there. 43.57 to South Beach from Miami Gardens, 15 miles. And it's, man, that's nuts. And like I said, we already know they're charging, if they did 50 cents a mile, if they did 50 to 90 cents a mile, that'll be anywhere from $7.50 up to probably about $13. And they're keeping 30 out of the 43. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Because like I said, they're charging people that much to go 15 miles, charging people that much. And they're not even paying us $3 a mile for that shit. Man, Uber's dead out in Atlanta. Yeah. That's nothing. On Lyft to go about 15 miles is $70. Damn, Lyft is more expensive? I thought Uber was always more expensive. That's nuts. This is Jeff. I did 11 trips yesterday, got a perfect tip ratio. Can't believe it. Damn, Victor, that's what's up. That's only happened to me one time in 4 years. It happened to me earlier this year. Perfect tip ratio. Same thing. I got tipped on every single ride. And it was actually a real tip. Like, $3.63, $6.11. It was real tips coming through. But never again out of 4 years. 365 days sounds 4 years. That shit happens one day. That's it. Uber's pocketing the interest. They're going to make $1.3 trillion on interest because money with fractional reserve don't even exist. Real shit. And that's what they're doing. They're loaning it out. It's sitting in banks and sitting in coffers. Then they get this huge amount added to it. And I'm telling you, that's probably what Lyft is on right now. That's probably what Lyft is on. They know all these drivers right now are pissed. They're pissed because they can't get their money out. But Lyft is like, we're going to make money on December the 31st. We can take the money out at this time, but we've made at least this much interest on all that money that's been sitting there. Man, I think it's a play. It's a play to fatten their books at the end of the year to say where our shares ended up at this point. Because all these little sneaky motherfuckers, this is what they're doing right now. This is what they're doing. And drivers, we already don't trust them already. This just made it all worse. Way worse. Cali, 9 miles, charging $26. So about $3 a mile. About $3 a mile is what they're charging. But even if they gave us $1 a mile, that'll be $9, and they're keeping about 17. That's crazy. That's crazy. And like I said, just to get the 9, and that's saying if they charge 50 cents a mile, $4.50 you'll be getting, they'll be keeping $22. So they're keeping $22 out of 26, but giving the driver, $4.50. That's those 50 cent a mile drivers out there doing that shit. It's like, man, Lyft in California is lit up everywhere. But see, free to salute is anybody's like, is people's money working though? Is the money working for everybody? $77.99 to LAX is 38 miles from me. Trip usually pays no more than $30. So they'll be keeping about $47 out of that. So they'll send the driver there for 30, but yet they're going to keep 47 of that money to themselves on New Year's, probably. New Year's on top of that. Man, that's crazy. Crazy. Just leave those drunken hot girls at the bar and let them walk home. Uber drivers are on strike. I know it. That's that Kanye West. All these drunken hot girls. Fucking Kanye West shit. Yeah, ever since Lux went away, I had to not touch it at all. Real shit. I was the same way. I wouldn't touch it. Man, let's make that News 94 install. Now come back and bring 2024 without Uber and Lyft in your life. But until then, they give you back all your trips. Man, all our tips. Yup. Greg, I'm the same way, brother. I ain't even drive Uber tonight. They sent me a message an hour ago saying I need to update my inspection form. It's not even expired. They was doing me like that for the longest time. Just sending me shit all the time. I was like, dude, give me some time. Because if you try to update it early, you know what they're gonna do? This is not valid because the time period is different. I tried it. I got tired of seeing the message. So I said, well, let me update it. So I updated the form. Then they said it's invalid because the time period it starts in the future. I'm like, well, you keep sending me this shit all the time. So I updated it so you leave me alone. But man, forget that. What Mutated say, I checked in the Eats last night too. $4 to $5 for 24 minutes, 15 miles average. Trash. Child says I make 75 in 2 to 3 hours active DoorDash today. That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Especially today with everything that's going on, because there's people right now on Lyft highly upset because they got money all the time. They got money right now sitting on there. They drive through Lyft all the time. They trusted that money will be there. Like I said, I'm cynical. I don't trust these motherfuckers. I download all the time. Like I downloaded last night, and I start my day every day with a zero balance. I download at the end of the night. Tonight, people were planning on that, and Lyft knew that. Lyft said, all these people got money on our account. Let's not let them cash out on December the 31st. Because if they cash out on December the 31st, that shows us paying out all that money. We don't have that money sitting in our reserves. It's an accounting glitch. It's a crazy accounting glitch. It says, hold the money for this amount of time. So you can't say that we lied on our financial statements. We really did have that money on our books. We had it, but we had to fake a glitch to keep it. And we know it's a fake fucking glitch because we got softball pitched that shit the other fucking day. Hey, man, the Uber app glitches. Softball pitch, like that shit wasn't really gonna fucking happen. Happy New Year for all the people out there sitting on the East Coast, because right now it's only 10 o'clock here. Yeah, I reached out to a large news channel on YouTube to see if they would do a special on rideshare drivers to see what they do. Oh, Lawrence, that's a good idea. Good idea. Because like I said, if the bigger channels out there catalog this shit for historical content, that's how we're gonna know. You know, anybody in the world is going to know this is what these corporations are pulling when they come to your economy. Like I said, China don't want them at their ass over there. China's like, no, don't bring them. Uber, stay the fuck where you at. Do not come over here. No, Uber, we don't want you here. We know how you roll. You come in, you destroy the economy. You're taking all the money out of the economy, padding your own fucking pockets. Don't pay the driver shit, and the livelihood and the value of the communities they service start slowly going down. Because people are running out of money being charged $73 for a ride, $74 for a ride, when the ride don't even cost that much. So they're draining the economies wherever they go, taking as much resources out of the communities that they can, and not giving it back to the driver so the driver can reinvest back into the community they live in. We're barely making the money. The money ends up going to another corporation as soon as we get it, because we got to pay mortgage, we got to pay rent, we got to pay car note. And that's what it is, man. It's always. So why is it never an issue till now? Bitch glitch, I need my money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that they'll appreciate the 66 million Uber drivers once they have to walk home. Real shit. Real shit. The Walmart concept. Yeah. And I'm one of those people that truly believe that if these apps really understood all the drivers on their platforms, most of us had corporate jobs. We know dates matter. That's why I be making my video saying, say the date, say the time. Because that shit matters. It's logged in the history. We know dates matter because when you know accounting and proper accounting, you know to start using dates as a way to get away with certain shit. Oh, well, that didn't happen until this date. Oh, we're going to let this happen. Just like with that whole thing about, you know, us being able to review a fare. We have 10 days to review a fare, 10 days to review a fare on Uber, but a person has 30 days to leave a tip. So if they leave a tip on day 11, the tip says $1, and I know it wasn't a $1 tip. So I try to review the fare. Uber says, well, you can't review the fare because it's past 10 days. Well, you're giving a person 30 days to leave me a tip, so I can't review the tip. Have you look at the tip? Nope. $1's a dollar, motherfucker. That's what you get. But I know it wasn't $1. I know it's full of shit. And yeah, these apps are fucking trash, man. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. And for this shit to happen on the last night of the year, like Happy New Year, Uber suckers. Yeah. And I'm sitting there going, this was planned. This was not no fucking glitch, no accident. It was clearly planned. And if anybody knows accounting and knows when, you know, accounting periods stop, they know about stocks and what stocks are based on, the quarters that stocks are based on, end of year, end of quarter, end of month, all hitting on December the 31st. End of year, end of quarter, end of month. Let's have a fucking glitch so can't nobody get their money out. That way, we don't shell out all that expense. We don't shell out all that expense. That money stays on our books. We can classify that as our money until we pay it out. Nobody's taking it from us. It's under our care. So they're looking at the shareholders. They're not worried about drivers. They don't give a fuck about drivers. Can I get my money? We'll give you money. Give us a minute. Man, I got shit to pay. All right, I'll give you $23 for some gas. Here's $23 for gas. Here. Because that's what they did to Ebony. We'll give you $23 for gas. Uber, in the meantime, says, we got so many fucking drivers, we don't even got a pay surge. Look at all these fucking people. Look at all these people who work for Lyft all day, all week. They can't get their money out of Lyft right now. All these people work for Lyft all week. They can't get their money out. They're going to bust their ass with us all night so they can get a little bit of money. They're going to download this shit tonight So we ain't paying no surge. We're going to let their ass flood the fucking market, cheap rides. They're going to be out here for fucking 12 hours driving. We're going to be paying them $20 an hour. 12 hours later, they done made $240 a download. We ain't paid a dime of fucking surge. Half of them ain't got no tips, and they just happy to have something because Lyft fucked them over. They need something. No, Jeff, now folks saying Uber ain't allowing cash outs either. Stop, time to wake up. Stop it. Stop it. Somebody try to do a cash out on Uber. Somebody try and let me know. At least go to the cash out screen to see what it says. Because if you go to the cash out screen, it'll let you know whether or not you can cash out. It'll be red or like a maroon color or something like that. Uber says, gotcha. Concrete. Chrissy said that shit. Gotcha. It's cement. Damn, Mutator says, Uber driver cannot. I drive Uber. I cannot. Just tried an Uber. Nope, can't cash out. They let me cash out early on Uber. I just cashed mine out. I was able to break. See, I just cashed mine out. I was able to break my phone. No, that's funny shit. Cashed it on Grubhub. Man. Been on the channel since it happened an hour ago. Man, I wonder if, no, I just cashed out about 20 minutes ago. I just cashed out. Jeff is good. Okay, D said she cashed out. Man, that's crazy. So if D just cashed out, who said they? Austin said they let me cash out earlier. Mutator says, yeah, I cannot cash out. So they won't let you cash out. Cash out only on Uber, not Lyft. Okay. Man, Happy New Year, Jesse. You out there driving or what, brother? I saw all those rides you had last night, man. Woo, you was killing it. It's sort of Robin Hood froze everybody's account and they can't sell their stocks. Oh, that happened in February. That happened in February 2020. I remember that shit. See, yep, February 2020. They froze Robinhood so people couldn't go buy AMC, sell AMC. You know, they couldn't do Dogecoin. They couldn't do a lot of different stocks. All these meme stocks, they couldn't do them. Cashed out just now on Uber. Okay, Traveler Man said cash out on Uber. Chris D said, I can't cash out, but I was able to earlier. The Uber did just allow me to cash out, but one of the posters from Massachusetts said they couldn't. Okay. The cellular customer has been disconnected due to a payment of bills. That's funny shit. This cellular customer has been disconnected due to a payment of bills. Get your shit together. Click. That's funny shit, man. But I'm telling you, it's a big money play going on. And contractors right now, the contractors are getting their asses handed to them in a way that we said, if we all just start using Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, we would be doing better right now. We trusted these fucking apps. We trusted them. And look at what, man, mine still says apps have an issue. Try again later. Uber for the last hour. Try it again. Man, there's something going up. New Year's Eve and Lyft just offered me $58 to go 80 miles to the airport. You cannot make this shit up. And then on top of that, they're not going to pay you. They're not going to, you're going to do the ride and just not going to pay you. If it's probably over 300, you can't cash out. That's too much money. But see, that's the thing. See the truth? That's your money. That's your money. We should be able to cash that shit out. For them to pull this stunt, they should have sent us a message saying, hey, if you have money on your account on December 31st over this amount, you will not be able to cash it out. A lot of people were relying on this money because they got shit to do. They got shit to do with this money. They got bills to pay. They got direct cars. They're moving stuff to and from. This is crazy, man. This is great, man. And I'm sitting here looking at, tonight, all of us are talking about going out around about 2 o'clock. Because once the surge dies down and all the clubs are closed and the bars are closed and everybody's going to be going home. I mean, that's usually when the surge hits 2:30, 2:45, because people are trying to wait it out. They don't want to pay the high price. So people wait it out. A lot of drivers leave the area. So once they all leave the area, taking the early adopters, there's not a lot of drivers left. It's just like last for Juan Vargas. There wasn't a lot of drivers that even after I left, all of a sudden surge fucking drops. And everybody at 2:30 to like 3:40 in the morning. All that time is a surge, just crazy. I mean, you're getting $7.50 a ride, $6 a ride, $4 for little short hops, and you add fucking $7.50 to it. You just made like damn near $12. Then you turn around and you get $5 on that shit, $17 to go like a mile and a half. Shit, last night I got $23 for going like a mile and like 1.8 miles or something like that, 1.2. I can't even remember. So I'm like, man, that's what happens, man. And these apps know that. They know that we're here to get this money. A lot of drivers got smarter in 2023 in a way that I've never seen. It was a wave of intelligence hit this fucking community, a wave of intelligence. Everybody's driving style changed. People started thinking about this shit as a business, not as a hustle. Everybody started playing chess. Everybody starts saying, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And this is how I'm going to get it. But you still got some channels. Oh, just turn your app on at 6 in the morning and drive till they can't drive no more. Then you're done. Everybody's like, dude, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Drive when it's surge. When it's not surge, turn your shit off. Wait till the surge hits. Surge hits, drive again. Wait till there's no, turn that shit off again. That's strategic. And the apps are seeing drivers be way more strategic now than ever. There's not been a lot of strategic channels out there. There's been a lot of bragging channels out there. Oh, man, we making fucking this much money. We do this, we do that. How you do it? Don't worry about how we do it. Just turn your app on. Nobody was showing people any strategies of how to do business, how to beat a corporate team of people who use strategies against drivers. These motherfuckers tonight, Lyft, this was a strategy. Uber, I think, participated in the strategy. And when we see collusion at some point, we're going to see collusion. Somebody's going to investigate this shit because this is not natural. You don't just have a massive, major contractors nationwide, probably North America fucking wide app just drop and nobody can get their money out of the app just out of the blue. There's no news bulletins going on. Like if the power went out in Yo Town, just Yo Town all by itself, if the power went out, everybody would say it's a big deal. Oh, it's a big deal. The power went out. Power went out. Power went out. But for us to see a glitch, to see a glitch in real time happening, no news outlet reported on it. Only drivers and only YouTubers reported on it. But these are families who rely on this money. Real people who pay taxes. Real people who buy gasoline and food and pay mortgage and rent. These are real people on a real money-making platform. Money got froze up. If this happened at Bank of America, everybody, oh my God, my account got frozen at Wells Fargo. My account got frozen at Bank of America. Everybody will be, the news will be on it. Hey, 3 people called us and said they can't get money out of a Bank of America. 3 people called us. But yet you got thousands across the nations got froze out of their money. Nobody's talking about it. Only YouTubers are talking about it. You don't see the Channel 5 going, let me call up fucking some drivers. Let's go talk to some drivers. Hey, what happened, guys? Oh, man, all of our money got frozen up. Just send a news van out. Stop a motherfucker that's got a goddamn Uber light on their car. Hey, you use Lyft yet? Can you give us a report right now? There's a breaking story going on right now. Can you just pull up and talk to us right now? Sure can. Let's do it. Make some Lyft drivers fucking famous. Lyft drivers would be like, usually we go on strike at the airports, but tonight, these motherfuckers froze us out of our money. They froze us out of rides. They froze us out of like the ability to pay some bills. They did that shit on purpose. It is no accident on a night this big. It is no act. And I said, there's got to be a sense of collusion on it. A sense of collusion on it. We saw 3 towers come down on 9/11 and we couldn't think of controlled demolition. Yeah, that part. And like I said, see the truth. And it's not like they fell from the top. They all crumbled from the bottom. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If you have a very steady structure, and I'm going to tell you like this, because I'm a smart motherfucker. If you have a very steady structure, let's say a tree, and you got a branch at the very fucking top of this tree, a branch breaks and falls off. Does the whole tree fucking fall? You got to start at the roots to make this whole tree fall. Somehow you got to get the roots to come uprooted out of the soil. These towers were deep down into the ground. To be that high up, you know how deep down you got to go? Those are stable structures. They got damaged at the top. If they got damaged at the top, how did it come to the point where the bottom fucking crumbled? You can't say, oh, it just fell straight down like this. Nothing falls straight down. A tree don't even fucking collapse and fall straight down. And a tree is less stable than that fucking building. Because how many people were in that building? Hundreds of thousands of people were in that building. And that building fell straight down. Try to put 100,000 people in a fucking tree. I think maybe 80 people are going to a tree before it fucking collapses. 80 people will climb a tree and a tree will collapse. But when a tree falls, it falls over. But when that strong, sturdy fucking building falls, it falls straight down. Come on now. Come on now. Common sense. Common sense will tell you the building will stay there. Just the part that got affected might fall and crumble off. It's still up there. How many times have we seen buildings in history fall? We see buildings in war zones right now. War zones getting hit with rockets and shit. And those motherfuckers still standing there. The whole building is standing there. And these are weak little flimsy fucking buildings built in the middle of a fucking desert. But you hit that shit with a fucking rocket and it's still standing there. Half the building fell off. The whole half of the building fell off. And that little weak ass building is still standing there. But you telling me these fucking towers, as massive as they were, strong as they were, holding as much weight as they were, they got damaged at the fucking top. And the whole building fell. I'm done with it. I'm done. Like I said, I can't educate motherfuckers on common sense. I really can't. I really can't educate people on common sense. Motherfuckers will believe what they want to fucking believe. Man. Hey, man, shit. Don't believe me? Ask Harvey Silverstein when he said to pull it. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It never just collapsed like that. World Trade Center 7 was like 50 plus stories and it fall. Yeah. Also, and it doesn't fall like that. If something's going to fall, it's going to fall off the top, fall over, and probably collapse and crash on the ground, but the whole structure is going to still be there except the part that was affected at the very top. For us to witness all the casinos in Vegas imploded, all the casinos in Vegas got imploded, so we know how it looks. We've all witnessed them getting rid of all the buildings in Vegas. What do? All the dynamite's in the bottom. The shit collapses straight down, control. It doesn't hit nothing else around. They save all the property around because they control to make it go straight down. Don't affect nothing else except what we don't want. We don't want these towers at this hotel. We're done with this hotel. We don't want the towers. We don't want a casino. When we implode it, make sure it doesn't hit the casino next to it. It doesn't fall into the fucking golf course next to it. You need to make sure it stays in place. Keep that shit where it is. So I'm going to tell you like that. I've seen implosions in Vegas. I lived there from 96 to 2012. I've seen Westward Ho imploded, the Sands. I've seen Stardust. I've seen all these motherfuckers imploded. Desert Inn. I've seen all these motherfuckers go down. And I'm going to tell you right now, looking at what happened on 9/11, that's the same shit that happens in Vegas every time they want to get rid of a casino. It's the only time. And I've seen it happen. I know what it looks like. I know where the initial smoke comes from. When the smoke starts coming from the bottom, that's air escaping. Air is escaping because when you blow something up, all the dirt and all the everything around goes, it mushrooms out first. When it mushrooms out, everything comes down. That lets you know we took the bottom out. There's nothing there to support it. Now you can come down. That's how implosions work. Like I said, I'm not a motherfucking bomb tech. I just know how the shit fucking works. I've seen it works. They've explained to us how it works in Vegas all the time. It's like, man. Yeah, each of them coming down at free fall speed and collapsing down in their own footprint. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. They can tell motherfuckers whatever they want to tell them to make themselves feel better, but Americans are not stupid. Americans are not stupid. Even people outside of America are not that stupid. Just like we called it all about fucking the pandemic. Some people are just not that stupid. They wait until later and they go, oh, yeah, well, we knew. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what you saw at 9/11. The smoke is at the bottom. Because the first thing you do with an implosion is the mushroom from the bottom goes poof. Because all the dust and everything from that initial blast, it sends dust out of the bottom. And now everything comes down. As it comes down, now it's going to plume. You're going to see a much larger thing of dust now. Because now it's all going down. So that's why you saw more dust as it fell than the initial poof. And all of a sudden, just, man. Yeah, what to say, Jeff? They're going to do construction on 101 northbound between Shea and Pima starting January the 5th, adding another lane. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be crazy up there. Crazy. I'm only up there every blue moon. I'll take probably Scottsdale Road. I'll probably get off somewhere and then just go over to the west and then take Scottsdale Road straight up north. Tatum, something. I'll do Tatum straight up. I won't even try to link all the way around. No. Oh, pick up a 12-pack of Crusty Dusties. Walmart back in the game, baby. They use thermite. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, like I said, people are not that shallow to where you can do something right in our face and be like, oh, we didn't see that. I mean, and when they try that shit, what do? They start blocking internet channels and YouTube channels and Facebook accounts. And anybody that's willing to tell the truth, especially over the past 2-3 years, if you're telling the truth, they're going to block your shit and shut your shit down. So once they shut it all down, it keeps their narrative going, because all the idiots that are not hearing the rational thought and the logic are saying, well, the news said it's deadly. Okay, it's deadly. How many dead bodies have you seen in 2 or 3 years laying on the ground anywhere? I haven't seen a dead body, but they told you it's deadly. Not just contagious, but deadly. How many dead bodies have you seen laying on the ground? I'll tell you what's deadly. A drive-by is deadly. You do a drive-by, guess what? You're going to see dead bodies laying around. That shit's deadly. But if you tell me some shit's deadly and I don't ever see dead bodies, I'm going to question, how is it so deadly? I never see dead people with this deadly shit you talking about. And over the past 2 years, the only place where you heard about deaths was on the news from people who were paid in hospitals to catalog something as a death related so they can get paid for it. Oh, we get $35,000 for every time we say, hey, man, this death was attributed to. Okay, this death was this too. Oh, yeah. This dude fell off his motorcycle and got decapitated. But he had COVID, though. That was a COVID death. Put that shit as COVID, yeah. But he ain't got no head. That's not what killed him, motherfucker. I think COVID killed him and then his head fell off. It's like, shit. Man, hey, keeps the pills. Real shit, brother. Real shit. Much love what you cover here, brother. Man, I talk about reality. And a lot of reality people don't like. And it's cool if you don't like it. It doesn't make it not real. Like we were saying all that shit during the pandemic. They was trying to, defame us. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. You're that. It still doesn't make the reality go away because you label me. You can label me all you want, but it doesn't take the reality out of your fucking face. It just make you feel like you're lashing out. You're a conspiracy theorist. I fucking hate you. You hate the truth of what happens that you don't want to admit. That's what you hate. Label me all you want. Label me. But when I put something logical in front of your face and ask you to explain the logic behind that, and all you can say is, well, Jesus walked on water and they split the Red Sea and walked through it. Motherfucker, this is 2023. Jesus has been gone a long time. Long time. Those miracles are not happening right now. I'm sorry. The pandemic was not a fucking miracle. It was science. That's what it was. It was not a miracle. So don't try to use a biblical miracle that you think happened and try to apply it towards a scientific experiment. Shit ain't even the same ballpark. It's like, so if I don't see dead bodies laying in the street, no homeless people ever died. And homeless people, they don't have no medical care. They don't got no benefits and shit. So I should have seen a whole bunch of fucking dead homeless people everywhere. As much as I was driving, I ain't see a goddamn dead body. For 2-3 years, I ain't seen a dead body. But yet it's so deadly. Exactly. And now, the lady who ran the CDC now, the lady who ran it, she's saying right now that it wasn't deadly. She said that. I didn't. I'm telling you what she said. It's not deadly. It's not. It's just contagious. It's not deadly. It'll give you a set of mild symptoms. Sometimes you'll be asymptomatic and won't even know you're sick. It's not deadly. The lady who ran the CDC said that shit in 2023. So I'm like, but we said this shit in 2020. We said it 3 years. I mean, short bus motherfuckers, man. Short bus. 3 years later, that bus came 3 years later, man. That's a slow motherfucking bus. So if you telling me that in 2020 we were saying this shit that it's not deadly, I mean, how can something be deadly when you got it and you don't even know you got it? You don't even know you got symptoms of, oh, you got a fever yet? Then you probably got it. Why ain't I dying if it's so deadly? If you get it, you're gonna die unless if you follow our protocols and do what we say do and let us inject you with this shit, you're gonna survive. You're not gonna die because this is deadly. This shit's deadly. It's killing everybody. Okay. Now in 2023, same motherfucking lady. Okay, it wasn't deadly. It just gave you, you're asymptomatic. You had mild symptoms at most. It wasn't deadly. No, we're sorry. And I'm like, you the same fucking lady that was sitting in front of all these people in these press conferences saying people were gonna die unless they followed what you said. And anybody who said that you were lying, they were given misinformation. Oh, if he says you're not gonna die, that's misinformation. You are gonna die unless you do this. Misinformation is deadly, man. And the wrong people listen to the wrong shit. We all saw it. We talk about it in rideshare. Yeah, I knew the pandemic was fucked up when I saw people outside jogging and riding their bikes with masks on. I'll take a picture of that shit for prosperity's sake. Real shit, man. It was motherfuckers playing full-blown basketball games inside of gyms wearing masks. I'm like, if you think you are going to die, if you think you are going to die without that sock on your fucking face, go home. Protect yourself. Why are you dribbling a fucking basketball if you think you're going to die? You think you're going to die, but you need to make 3 fucking points. You think you're going to die, but you need to make a fucking assist to your teammate, but you think you're going to die. Go home. The fuck up out my gym. If you think you're going to die to that degree, why are you here? Why are you outside? Is your life not that important? Well, I average 4.7 points a game and I got 2.3 assists and I get 4 rebounds. They need me, but I'm not going to die because I'm wearing my mask. I'm not going to die. Okay. I'm looking at these people like, do you really think you're going to die? I think I have a chance. I have a chance of death. I don't. So you're going to walk your dog wearing a fucking mask because you think you're going to die. There's nobody else around. Why don't you just put your dog in the backyard? Why you got to walk him? I need to get my exercise. You're going to die. You think you're going to die. How is it? Exercise ain't going to save you. That fucking mask is going to save you what you think. Come on, man. Yeah. Driving a car with mask on. Man. It was RSV. Been around for real shit. It was a respiratory virus. That was all it was. It was respiratory. We all know it. We all had it. We all coughed and shit. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, if you got to ask those who don't know, NBA bubble. Real shit, man. NBA bubble. Yeah, you think, why you driving if you ain't going to die? Exactly. If you think you're going to die at the wheel, dying, why are you wearing that? Well, I'm not going to die at the wheel. I'm going to die later when I go to the hospital. So I tell you how you stay alive. If you think you're not going to die driving and you're not going to die at home, if you think you're going to die at a hospital, then keep your motherfucking ass out of the hospital. You just saved your life. The hospital is the cause of your death. If you only think you're going to, well, it was once you go to a hospital, you know, and I was hearing that shit in every conversation. I was like, you never find nobody dead at home, dead on the couch, dead in a fucking car, passed out, collapsed on the phone. You never heard of that shit during the whole pandemic. You never heard of it. But everybody was scared that that was going to happen. The only time people were dying, well, my cousin got sick, went to the hospital, now we planning the funeral. My grandma got sick, went to the hospital, now we planning the funeral. My dad got sick, went to the hospital, now we planning the funeral. Do you see a fucking common theme going on? Do you see a common theme? All these unrelated fucking people going to the same type of fucking building and not leaving that building. Do you see a theme? Because as soon as everybody said, hey, we all got the shot now, we're good, we all got the shot, we started seeing motherfuckers die on stage, die on news programs right in front of fucking people, die on buses, collapse on streets, die in their sleep, die on the couch, die on the field. We started really seeing death at that point. That's when you can say we saw death. We saw it, but it wasn't how they said it was going to happen. It was how they planned it. It wasn't how they said it was. It's going to happen if you catch fucking the virus, if you catch RSV. Tyrone, all the crackheads are good. Yeah. So it's going to happen if you catch it. No. Because we never saw death. We heard about it. We kept hearing about it. And then we heard that people in the hospitals weren't being given food and water. You know, if your body is fighting anything, they say, feed a fever or something like that or whatever. If your body is fighting something, you have to keep eating. You have to give your body nutrition to build up the white blood cells, the antibodies and antigens. They said they just stopped feeding people in the hospital. When you break down your own fucking immune system with lack of nutrition, lack of water, you're killing fucking people. That's what you're doing. You're not giving them water. You're not giving them food. That's what's killing them. Their body can't fight whatever little minor fucking infection they've got. So it was better if they just stayed at fucking home. Just stay at home. And that way they at least get fed. Like somebody's going to feed them some soup, feed them some fucking sandwiches, feed them something. And I'm sitting there like, why is it after we started seeing death is when the news stopped talking about death. When we didn't see death, it was advertised to us nonstop. We had death tickers going across the bottom of the fucking screen. We had news anchors, oh, today, another 15,000 people died. Oh, today, another 4 people in this small town died. Today, Can't believe 2 kids died. But yet when we started seeing actual death, when we started witnessing it everywhere, these motherfuckers never put a ticker across the bottom of the screen. They never talked about it. Oh, today 4 people died of heart attacks. They never talked about it. We'd have to go find it, research it, and they were like, no, well, that person died due to complications. Complications of what? Ongoing conditions. Ongoing conditions of what? This person was completely fucking healthy, jogging with his dog, collapsed, done. You can't predict that shit. This person was swimming, heart attack, stroke, died, drowning, underwater, whatever the fuck. It was happening all over the place, but you never saw the ticker go across your bottom screen for any of that shit because they didn't want to talk about it when we saw it. They wanted to talk about it when we didn't see it because they had to advertise. They had to market. You advertise, you market a product when you say, hey, you know what? You're going to get flat tires unless you get run flats. I don't see no flat tires. Trust me, you're going to get a fucking flat tire. You need to get run flats. But I don't see no flat tires. There's 800,000 flat tires just happened today. I don't see no flat tires around me, though. There's no flat tire. You don't. And tomorrow, there's slated to be another 400 million flat tire. And you buy run flats and you find out that it wasn't what the issue was. It made your issue worse, probably. And when you really start having issues, they never fucking talk about it. That's how the whole issue was. They promised that all these people were going to die if they didn't follow these protocols, didn't do this, didn't do that. They promised all this shit was going to happen. And when it didn't happen, they started making up numbers. Even the politicians were even saying, well, we kind of fudged the numbers a little. We did change death certificates. We were given cash incentives for certain things to be reported a certain way. We had to make sure that what didn't happen, the illusion was happening. So we paid people to say it happened. Once they paid all these people to say it happened, all this money was floating all around. Nobody was asking about the accounting of our government funds, the accounting of corporate funds. It was the biggest money laundering scheme we've ever seen. Mass scale money laundering, paying hospitals, paying nurses, paying doctors, paying all these people, paying schools, paying churches to have, we got a free shot program. Cool. Why you giving everybody free shots? My kid, he needs insulin and we're out of money. I don't have any money yet. My kid needs insulin. Can you save his life? Oh man, we don't do the insulin life-saving shit. Sorry, we don't get free insulin shots. Only the shots of this shit. That's free. Man, but my kid gonna die, man. He need insulin, man. I ain't got no more money. I'm broke, dog. I'm broke. Sorry. We don't do insulin life-saving tactics around here. No, sorry. You have to go somewhere else for that shit. Over here, we only save based on if you're going to be coughing and sneezing and shit and you catch a fever. Then we'll save you because it has to be deadly in order for us to save you. Man, that's why I was like, this. Anybody who didn't see all the shit that was going on for the past 2 years, they don't want to see it. Some people are willfully ignorant. They ignore the things that are going on. And it's cool. And I tell people, you could be as willfully ignorant as you want to be as long as it doesn't affect me. Once it starts affecting me, I'm going to change your shit. Like, I don't care if you think a mask do or don't work. Cool. Knock yourself the fuck out. Masks don't work. Masks work. I'm going to wear it. Cool. Wear it. I don't give a fuck. It fucks me up when you try to get in my car and say, well, sir, in order for me to get in your car, you need to wear one. You need to wear one or else I can't get this ride. Then you need to get another fucking driver because I'm not wearing one. See, now it affects, like if you jump in with one on, cool, knock yourself the fuck out. But when you start fucking with me, that's when I got a problem. Sir, I really need this ride, but I swear you're gonna kill me if you don't wear one. I'm gonna die if you don't wear one. If you don't wear one, I'm gonna fucking ball up at the airport and fucking croak in front of all these people. No, you're not, because you're gonna be sitting right next on an airplane of motherfuckers the whole fucking time. So ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Good. Exactly. It was a muzzle for the dogs. Yep. There's a new war coming called Civil War, modern time. There probably is. Separation of church and state stop with COVID. Oh, yeah. Because once the state started running church, once the state started running the church, we knew at that point, yeah, the government's running shit. There's powers over this shit. These motherfuckers like, yeah, church got to do what we say. But I thought it was a separation. Nope, church got to do what we say. If we say no congregation, no congregation. But you can go to Home Depot. It's like, of course I can go to Home Depot. It's a bunch of fucking wood in there, huh? Yeah. But why can't I go to church? It's made out of wood. Nah, that's wrong kind of wood. That's holy wood, motherfucker. That's holy wood and holy water. Don't want you around that shit. It's like, okay, man. Hey, mutated, this is what I do, brother. This is what I do. It's like, hey, love the truth you spread, Jeff. I try. It's like, man, exactly. See, Duval was calling the massive Muslim from the very beginning. It was mocking the public. Yeah, much love to all tonight. This is much needed. It's easy. Yeah, pharmaceuticals made billions from taxpayers. Billions. And even on top of that, Melvin, this was so funny. Well, it really wasn't funny. You can Google this shit if you want to, but Pfizer said that they wanted access to Brazil's banks and military as collateral for these free shots they were getting. Oh, you can give them out for free to everybody. Give them out for free. Give them out for free. But we want your banks and your military as collateral. They even went as far as to tell Australia, we want one of your military establishments. We want one of your military bases. You owe us a military base. What does a pharmaceutical company want with a military base? You can Google this shit. Why are they taking a military base from Australia as payment for fucking free drugs? So I'm sitting there like, are you motherfuckers not piecing this shit together? The information is out there. Willfully ignorant people. Willfully ignorant people don't want to know that. They don't want to know a pharmaceutical company is chasing down this motherfucking continent, saying we want that military base as payment. Brazil, we want your whole banking system as payment. These motherfuckers wasn't putting two and two together. They're trying to save our life. You guys are theories. You guys are conspiracy. They're just trying to save us. They just don't want us to get each other sick. You don't even know, Jeff. I'm like, willfully ignorant people. So, Jeff, how many millions of dollars hundreds of millions of dollars you think these apps are holding for the next 3 or 4 days while they cook their books for 2023? Oh yeah. It's about to be fucking crazy, man. Because like I said, they got Ebony for 200. They got Flex for like 257. They got Yo Money. It's all these fucking drivers. And that's only from today. Imagine all the drivers who leave their money in all week, not realizing it's only 85 cents to take out your money. Pay the 85 cents. Because if I got 140 sitting on there, I'm not going to risk 140 for 85 cents. I'm going to let that shit build up to about 140 and pull out my money. That's it. See, Lyft got you for 90. My sorry ass took 2 more rides. I still don't see it. Shit. Keep screenshotting, keep screen recording. Yeah, exactly. Just said, why they want a military base? Exactly, Justin. That's my point. Why would a pharmaceutical company ask for a military base as payment? There's, like I said, nobody asked for a military base as payment. I can see them saying, hey, man, we want land. We'd like to have all this land for payment. Give us free land so we could build something on it. Maybe sell it to some people for like real estate. Give us some land. No, these motherfuckers said, we want your military base as payment. We want that base, the whole fucking base. Since you guys don't want to come with the money, we want that base. Brazil, we want your whole banking system and one of your bases. So we want money and we want guns. Is that not some thug shit? Is that not some thug shit, some corporate thug shit? We want money and we want guns. We don't give a fuck about these people. We walking in the building. We giving all you motherfuckers some crack. We gonna give y'all 4 or 5 fucking shots of crack in a row. We gonna call them boosters. Get motherfuckers hooked to this shit, thinking it's gonna work. It's all psychological at this point. Thinking it's gonna fucking work. And we want money and we want guns for this crack. That's what we want. We're going to inject all you motherfucking crackheads, and we're going to run off with money. And if y'all come after us, we got guns now. We got planes. We got tanks. We got fucking weapon systems. We got defense systems. We got anything we fucking want because we gave all you motherfuckers crack. Tell me that ain't some thug shit. Motherfuckers walking around in suits with titles. CFO, CEO, treasurer, director of marketing, sales. A bunch of fucking thugs. Don't try to tell me, oh, no, these are business people. No, these are people who want you to think they're business people. They're fucking thugs protected by governments who also have weapons, money, banking systems. Thugs out here, they don't just walk around with their motherfucking pants around their ass. To me, that's not thugs. That's a wannabe rapper. That's not, he's trying to be so fucking hard. He gives the illusion that he's a fucking thug. Oh, yeah, I wear my pants around my ass. I sag my shorts. I wear my jacket that's too big for me and shit. You ain't no thug, man. You're a character. A real thug is these motherfuckers sitting up here stealing billions of dollars every fucking day, killing people for fucking sport. Those are real thugs. You toying around with this shit, trying to be a rapper. Start calling you the Tory Lanez. You the Tory Lanez, motherfucker. You ain't even real. You're not a real thug. Oh, dog, I got this shooter, dog. I do this. I mean, get out of my fucking face. We got motherfuckers taking over whole goddamn countries. Now you talk about, yeah, man, I got these brand new motherfucking kicks on. Move. You're not a real thug. Real thugs wear suits and they rip off fucking millions of people. That's what real thugs fucking do. And they walk around smiling in your fucking face with fresh haircuts, sitting on fucking yachts, eating at nice ass restaurants, counting their fucking money. That's what real thugs do. And these motherfuckers inject you with drugs, put drugs in your fucking food, poison in your motherfucking water, teach your kids some dumb shit with the curriculums they got. Them are real fucking thugs. And they walk in and they look at you and go, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, we doing this shit. What you gonna do about it? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do about it. Trump 2024, motherfucker. And they go, oh shit, hold up, wait a minute. Get that motherfucker off the ballot. Get him off the ballot. No, these motherfuckers just walked in. These motherfuckers just walked in with Trump. No, get that motherfucker off the ballot. They coming in with some heat. We don't want this motherfucker nowhere near the ability to make policy because we thugging. We up in this motherfucker thugging. But we walked in with Suge Trump. Motherfucker, fuck Suge Knight. We got Suge Trump just walked the fuck up in. He like, hey, you fucking with my people? You fucking with my people? See, they scared of that motherfucker. We're going to put him in jail. We're going to put all of his people in jail. We're going to put so many of his people in jail. We're going to scare people that even want to be his fucking people. And we're going to have his ass so shook, he going to want to go somewhere and hide and not even want to run. And we're going to take his ass off the motherfucking ballot so all these people can't find out what we doing because we thugs like that. I tell you what real thugs are, man. These motherfuckers right in y'all fucking faces. My face too, not all of us. Real fucking thugs. And we sitting there and we looking at them with their nice ass suits on. They wives dress up in gowns. Everybody's toasting with champagne at fucking balls at the end of the fucking year. Everybody talking about stocks. Everybody got the podium and they speaking to people about share prices and all. These ain't nothing but motherfucking thugs. All of them. And if they ever want to sit up and say, you know what? Let's run your shit for collusion, corruption, embezzlement, fraud. All these motherfuckers belong in prison for a very long time. Even Fauci. They said he committed one of the biggest crimes in human fucking history. He committed one of them. You tell me this dude shoots one person. Let's say Tyrone Biggums shoots one person. Tyrone Biggums gets 20 years in prison. Fauci kills 6 million. How many does he get in prison? This motherfucker's still walking. These are thugs. These are fucking thugs. If you try to make me think the fact that somebody shot somebody, they belong to be in jail forever. If you tell me if that guy shoots him, he belongs in jail forever. Well, what about this guy that poisoned all these fucking people? How long does he belong in jail? Fucking thugs. And Dr. Rand Paul called that shit what it was. He called it out in his book. He said that shit on interviews. He said, these are fucking thugs. They're killers. They're murdering people. They're using fucking policies and procedures to murder fucking people. And they're doing it right in everybody's fucking face. And they're advertising it on fucking CNN, MSNBC. They're saying what they're fucking doing, how they're going to do it at the Milk and Health Institute back in fucking 2000 and what, 10 or 11. I don't even know when it was. 19 maybe. And they're telling people at event 201, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Those motherfuckers sound like DMX. This is what we're going to do. Arr, arr. That's Fauci, DM Fauci. Me and my dog. Arr, arr. Motherfucker, whatever. My dog's at the door now scratching. They're like, oh shit, it's a dog in there. He's cheating on us. He's got a new fucking puppy in there. That's why he locked us out. Fuck y'all crazy dogs. But I tell people, man, when he called every fucking body out, when Rand Paul called everybody out in his fucking book, called everybody out on that fucking press conference and that interview and everything he fucking did, nobody had a retort to it. No news station had a retort to it. Nobody tried to say he's making false claims. He's making false information. He needs to be held for slander and libel. Not a single fucking person came after Dr. Rand Paul for saying all the shit he said in his book and on that interview. Not one motherfucker came after him. What are they coming after? Trump. They all chasing Trump down. Why don't you go after Dr. Rand Paul? Go after, because they know the biggest threat is not him telling the truth that a lot of willfully ignorant fucking people ain't gonna hear. They're all willfully ignorant. They ain't hearing it. But they gonna chase this one motherfucker down with every ounce of energy in their soul. They gonna chase his ass down because they know that's the biggest thug of them all. That's Suge Trump. That's Suge fucking Trump. And when he walk in the fucking door, oh, they all gonna be like, these motherfuckers investigating all of us. They finally investigating the laptop. The whole, it's a hoax. This is Jeff. You need a church, my brother. I don't know. Pastor Jeff cussing out the congregation. Fuck all you motherfuckers. No. For real, religion is tax free. Exactly, man. Yeah, Ron Paul is an OG who started the entire. Yeah. Man, and I tell people all the time, man, once he gets in office, they know they're going to investigate every lie that they've said. The FBI, the CIA, they're going to investigate every lie that was ever said and find out who was at the bottom of that lie, who was at the bottom of pushing that lie, who was involved in that fucking lie, because all these American people now know the truth. They all now know the truth. It was Rand Paul, R-A-N-D. Dr. Rand Paul, R-A-N-D. If you look up Dr. Rand Paul, R-A-N-D, Paul, you'll see exactly what he's talking about. Oh, you want to see these crazy dogs? Because they're going to run. They're at the door because there's fireworks going off. They walk into the door, they're going berserk. Yeah, but the only reason why they want to keep one person off the ballot is because a lot of Americans want answers to some very fucking important questions. And there's one person who actually fucking listens. I can tweet Trump some shit and piss him the fuck off. I can tweet that motherfucker. I don't like your hairstyle, Trump. Trump will tweet me back. Fuck you, motherfucker. He listens. That's the only person that fucking listens. The rest of these motherfuckers, he doesn't like my hair. Fucking poor motherfucker. Let's raise his goddamn property taxes. I'll pay him back for talking shit about my. That's what the rest of them politicians do. Let's fuck them up. Let's raise up their fuel prices in that city. Let's fuck them up. But Trump will listen. Motherfucker listen to anybody. I hate you, Trump. Trump will be like, go to hell. It's like he'll hear, like everybody else is ignoring motherfuckers at all of the events, all of the rallies that he holds. Like people hold a rally. I can't stand you. I hate this. And the person, they would just ignore it. Trump be like, hey, I'm gonna end up punching the shit out that motherfucker right there. I'm gonna knock the hell out of him in a minute. Trump hears that shit. He hears everything, but he also understands energy. He's not a politician. He ain't up there to fucking just, wax other people's fucking ass. And most of these politicians like to walk around and say shit just so they friends can hear them. Just like when Dr. Fauci said in 2015, right before Trump took office, he said, there will be a surprise outbreak in the next administration. This motherfucker said that. I didn't say that. He said that out of his mouth on the podium to let all his friends know, all his investors know, all his buddies know, there will be a surprise outbreak in the next administration. And when he said that, all these motherfuckers with money, all of them with money was like, game on. He doing it. He doing it, y'all. Game on. He doing it. I just saw Fauci at the podium. He doing it. Game on, man. He just said he gonna bring the outbreak. We got it. This is what we've been waiting on. Yeah. Jeff, your dogs don't like fireworks. My dogs all of a sudden don't like it. He's older now. Maybe that's why. Yeah, they don't like fire. They never did. They don't like loud sounds at all. They like that fucking exhaust in that Jeep. They be rolling like a motherfucker, though. But yeah, so when I sit here and I see these people online talking about, well, you can't say it was planned. How can you call it planned? If I tell you I'm finna come to your house and bust your motherfucking window out right now, 10 minutes later, you walk out the house and you see your motherfucking window busted. You're going to say, he planned on doing that. I got a video of him saying he's coming to my house and he's going to bust my fucking window out. And that motherfucker did it. But yet, this motherfucker can sit in front of your face and go, there will be a surprise outbreak in the next administration. He didn't plan that. It just happened. Shit happens. Shit happens. Okay, I'm gonna bust your motherfucking window out. When your window was busted, oh man, shit happens. I ain't do that. But I saw you on the internet. You said you were gonna come bust my window out. And I walk home and I see a rock in my living room and my window's fucking shattered. Hey man, it's a coincidence. Fauci said it's gonna be a surprise outbreak in the Mexican administration, and it was. Coincidence. Oh shit, coincidence. Yeah, what the fuck ever. Willfully ignorant people. Willfully ignorant. And they'll fucking sit up there and tell you, oh no, man, it came from, just nature. Shit just like I told you. The scientists at the CIA said it wasn't natural. We never seen shit like this before. This is a genome that was created by man. And then they say, how about we just pay you guys a whole lot of fucking money to change your opinion? I like money. I like money. It's like, exactly. These motherfuckers, man. But I'm one of those people that just, I rock with what I see around me. I'm very cynical. That's why I trust Trump. Like you said, Trump speaks his mind. I trust what he says because he's too stupid not to say it. Therefore, I trust him. He's stupid. He's going to say it. Jeff, I'm going to make sure you pay like 15% extra in gas next month. I guarantee I'm going to have 15% extra in gas next month because Trump he not smart enough to not say it. He's going to tell you exactly what the fuck happened. So I'm going to plan on saving 15% gas. Just like when he'll say, hey, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to do this, this, and this. Oh, that's fucking racist. You racist son of a... And yet, everybody's like, we're having a problem right now with migrants taking over the cities in America. We got a problem right now. We don't know we're running out of resources. We don't know what to do. We got crime skyrocketing in Chicago. I'm like, didn't this motherfucker say that? And y'all called him racist. He told y'all what was going to happen. If he says he's going to raise your gas prices 15% and they go up 15%, he told you it was going to happen. Trump don't know how not to say it. If he told you, if you don't close that motherfucking border, you think it's only going to be a little few people. No, this shit's going to get outlandish. Did he not tell you what was going to happen? Willfully ignorant people. Well, it keeps the bill say, Jeff, you become the household daily. And I didn't even plan on getting on this fucking live stream today. I didn't plan it. But Lyft fucked up. And we had to let this shit be known. Man, Jeff, why drive when the Jeff and Chappelle show marathon? Exactly. This shit's great. The Chappelle shows on like, no, that's fucking Jeff. That's fucking Jeff. Man. But it's real shit though, man. And that's why I think, all the leaders in Chicago are standing up right now. They're all standing up and they're saying, we're going to rock this election. We're going to rock with this guy who we doubted. We're going to rock with this guy we doubted. We're going to trust this guy we doubted. I never doubted that motherfucker. I may have not liked everything he said, but I ain't never doubted him. I told you. He going to tell you what the fuck is. I'd rather you tell me some shit. Jeff, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. My mom used to say it all the time. I didn't like her saying that shit, but I knew it was going to happen. But I knew how to prevent from getting smacked. I run out that motherfucking back door, or I just stop doing dumb shit. Jeff, I'm going to smack shit out you. My mom was the same way. She could have thought it in her head, never told me she was going to smack the shit out of me. She could just thought it and said, I'm going to wait till this little kid walk up to me. I'm going to smack the shit out of him when I see him. But she wasn't like that. She was a lady that would speak her fucking mind. She wasn't a lady that would sit around and hold that shit in her, wait till I get in front and be like, smack. I'd be like, the fuck you smack me for? She wouldn't be like that. She'd tell you to your face, I'm going to smack shit out of you. I grew up with a motherfucker that said what was on their mind. So I understand Trump. I grew up with a lady like that. Yeah, y'all keep fucking with me. Try me if you want to. If I got to go to that school one more motherfucking time, Jeff, see, she could have just kept that in her head. She didn't have to tell me that shit. She could have just said, she went to the school one more time, she could have fucked me up when we got up there. And I'd have been like, what the fuck? Said my mom gave me no warning. Oh, the warnings were with the shoes. If you got hit in the back of the head with a house shoe or some shit like that, that means she caught you doing some shit. She caught you doing some shit, and she didn't want to warn your ass it was a shot being fired. All for kicks. So I'm slobbering. Laugh so hard, she over there fucking slobbing like shit. No, Jeff, hackers shut down Lyft, man. Won't let me cash out. Now money is coming in. Now the money is coming in. Okay. Finger things just can't get it. They put my money back. Okay. It's 11 o'clock. So it's past midnight. For a lot of people, it's past midnight. The money stayed on their books. The money stayed on their books until fucking January the 1st in many areas. It's still 12/31 over here. It's still New Year's Eve over here. That's right. It's still New Year's Eve here. How many Arizona people got their money back? How many Arizona people money looking good right now? West Coast people. Where my West Coast people at? How's your money looking? You got your money back yet? Because Flex got his money back. It's January the 1st where he is. So if it's January the 1st, that means on that end, they kept the fucking books. They kept the money on the books. So it's, still 12/31 here. Yep. My money looking trash. As soon as January the 1st come, you might see activity. They have to hold that shit. Oh yeah, they playing the accounting game. They're playing the accounting game. But we said that shit earlier. All they're gonna do is just hold it on the books till 12/31 is over, so you can't cash out and have you keep doing rides. You're doing rides like crazy. You can't see your amounts if you're getting tips, if you're getting this and that. You can't see shit, and then you turn around and can't cash nothing out. We said they was gonna play that shit, and as soon as 1/1 comes, I can get my money now. Oh yeah, we just had to hold it for a couple hours. You good? We just had to make sure you couldn't take that shit off of our books, because it's our books. It makes our books look really good. We're gonna say 12/31, 2023. This is how much cash we had on hand. COH, cash on hand. This is how much we had. 14.8 billion fucking dollars. Okay, how much did you have on hand on January the 1st? 4 billion. So what? You just paid out $10 billion in one day? Pretty much. We gave everybody their money back. It's like holy shit. So you sat up there and held all these people money until January the 1st. You wouldn't let them cash out on the 31st. Nope. We had to keep that money. I got a 1 cent tip. You won't believe this shit. 1 cent. These motherfuckers flex, man. They holding off every dime they can. Every fucking dime. I'm gonna tell you right now, 2024. Any app company that's out there, We Rides, all these companies, any app company out there, please expedite our background checks. Let us get off this raggedy motherfucking company right here. Expedite our background checks. Let us get online with y'all. This motherfucker right here, we don't want that no more. I think Lyft has finally found out that drivers are stronger than them, because we're talking about taking all of our money off their apps. They won't even let us take money off of their app, let alone once we put it all on Cash App, once we put it all on Venmo and Zelle. Oh, they fucked. They fucked, because they can't pull this shit no more. This is the shit they can't pull. Motherfucker, just like motherfucking what? I'll see you in the comments. Oh, thank you, William, my brother. Happy New Year's. Thank you, brother. Super chat, my brother. Thank you. Happy New Year's. Yay. Appreciate it. That's the first super chat of the new year, 2024. It's my first money of 2024. Well, right now it's still 12/31 here. But for you, first 2024. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. I made $100 in active time on Lyft tonight. Supposed to be a moral victory for me, right? It's a moral victory. You didn't get your money. Yeah, don't drive till you get your money. All of you. I'm not turning on Lyft. I am not turning on Lyft. Hell no. Hell no. But if we just show them, we start using Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, don't put money on those fucking apps. And tell everybody who gets in your car what happened with the apps, why you're so cool, why you don't trust what just happened. You show up to pick them up and they be like, why do you want to cancel me and do the ride for $15? I'm like, well, I was only getting $8 for this ride. I mean, how much you pay? $24. I'm willing to charge you $15. Let's do it. It's only 9 miles. $15. Cool. Let's do it. And a lot of people might say, why would you guys do that? Because on 12/31, this is what happened. And this is why the media won't discuss it. This is why the news won't discuss it. This is major shit going down with a payment system. If this happened at Target, they will be on the news right now. If it happened at Walmart, it will be on the news right now. If this happened at motherfucking Quick Trips and everybody getting gasoline, it will be on the news right now. But because it's drivers, a bunch of contractors, has anybody seen it on the news anywhere? What happened to it? This is breaking fucking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Billions of dollars held up from drivers, held ransom just to cook their own fucking books. This is breaking news, but you don't see nobody talking about it as if this shit don't even exist. Oh no, it's all good. It's just a glitch. When the casinos had a glitch, everybody talked about it. When the casinos had a glitch, everybody talked about the casino glitch. When the oil company had a glitch and they had the oil company ransom, when they held the oil company's ransom because of some ransomware that was every news station talked about it. When this shit is happening with Lyft right now on New Year's Eve, nobody's talking about it. You cannot tell me this shit wasn't an effort by higher ups to say, we're going to cook these fucking books for the shareholders. We need shareholders to believe that we made this much money. We need this much money. Keeps the pills. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Thank you for the fire. Mary, fuck you this year. On to the next. Exactly. Mary, fuck you this year. On to the next. Let's go. Thank you. Keeps the pills. Flex, my brother. Thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year, brother. Trying to give you that 1 cent, but couldn't add it to it. Trying to make it 501. Funny shit. I'm trying to give you that 1 cent, but I couldn't add it. We all got Uber today. Shit. We got Lubered. Fucking Lyft and Ubered like a motherfucker. We got Lubered. These motherfuckers lifted us and Ubered us at the same fucking time. We got super fucked. Man. But I just want to know if Uber's right now at least got surge on their maps. Do Uber at least have surge on the maps? Can we do something? Man. Because if people are out there driving right now, trying to pick up people from home and stuff like that, everybody has to at least has a way to get money right now. Lyft is not the way. We know Lyft is not the way. A few people are saying Lyft is now open up the app and they're getting their money back and everything like that. But for Uber, man, it should be all over the map right now, just red all over the map. If the market's not saturated with Uber drivers. Lyft drivers, I guarantee it ain't gonna be a lot of motherfuckers, man. Not a lot. William Mills, what's good, brother? What's good? What's up with you, my man? Shit. Hey, happy New Year's to everybody on the East Coast. Happy New Year's to all y'all over there. It ain't New Year's here yet. It was New Year's in Australia yesterday. It's New Year's over on the East Coast right now. Happy New Year's to all y'all. 450 surge by Sky Harbor. 450 on New Year's Eve. 450. Yeah, I won't be doing that because you already know they're going to give you a 16-mile trip for $13, but you get a 450 surge. Like, I'm cool. Well, at least Lyft is showing us all of our transactions now, and they can screenshot it. The only thing that they haven't fixed yet is that we can't cash out yet, but we know the reason for that. It's kind of ironic. Like we said, right after midnight. Yeah. Oh, holy, the whole map blood red in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Seeing purple a lot. 40 surge right now. $40 surge right now. Get that, Medi. Get that $40. Get it. But it's funny how, like I said, after the new year ended, that's when all of a sudden everybody's Lyft app is opening up. As long as it's past midnight. 12:31, they pull some shady shit on everybody. They got everybody, man. Flex, it gotta go. Get it. Man, go out there and get it, Flex, man. Hey, hopefully you trap that surge, get that shit going, and make sure you cash out before you go to sleep. Fuck that. 12 o'clock surges are going hard, man. I might have to look at my phone. Hold up for a second, motherfucker. Y'all motherfucker making me look like, hold on for a second. I ain't opening Lyft. Fuck Lyft. The lowest surge is $17. Damn. Yeah, you better get it. Bruh. It's $3.25 at the airport right above me. $3.50 right below me. $3.50. And I'm sitting dead in the middle of fucking gray right now. I'm in gray. $3.50 at the airport right here. And then $3.50 below me. These raggedy motherfuckers don't want to give me nothing. Nothing. And out of the whole map, yeah, there's not a lot of surge nowhere. Litchfield Park got a little surge. Litchfield is at $4.75. Where we're at $4.25 up in Egypt, way up north. 3 rides. I can make $10 for 3 rides. So $3.33. Man, this is fucking crazy. Let me see the details. 3 rides, I can get $10. But then I could do 5 rides after that for $40. So $50. I can get 8 rides, $50. So 3 for 10, then 5 for 40. Only is rides only. That's it. No food or nothing like that. What time is it? 11? Yeah, I'm not going out till like 2. I'll do Uber at about 2. Man, I didn't even, as y'all can see, I didn't even open Lyft. Lyft is not even on my radar right now. Fuck them. They're not even on my radar. So, like I said, for a lot of guys out there that still got your Uber apps on and stuff like that, I said, we're going to end this live stream a little early because I want to go shower up. I'm going to let the dogs in because I know that I can hear them outside the door freaking the fuck out. But I'd like to thank y'all for rocking with me on New Year's Eve. Like I said, we were not supposed to do this live, but I had to let you guys talk about what was really going on. What was really going on. And I think for historic measure, I'm glad the professor talked about it. I hope other channels talked about it. Like I said, this is what happened on the last day of 2023 for Lyft. This is going to be fucking historic right here. Watch what happens on the news come fucking Monday or Tuesday. Time to wake up, Jeff. Thank you so much for this live stream. It was an important one. We appreciate you so much, brother. Always grateful for what you do, my friend. Stay safe out there and talk soon. You too, brother. You too. Time to wake up. Get out there and get your money. TN. Thanks, Jeff. Grip with a 450 airport ride in San Antonio with mashed potato rides. Rideshare experience. Man, these lives are always a good hangout, Jeff. Hey, brother, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like I said, we rocked for a while, man. And I'm glad you guys told the truth in this chat because, like I said, I market the hell out of these. I send them all over the world. I share them everywhere because people need to see the truth. If you got, social media, show people the truth. There's a lot of riders out there that need to see this truth. So when this video saves and shit like that, be like, if y'all want to know the truth of why your ass couldn't get a Lyft ride on New Year's Eve, check out this fucking live stream and post that shit right on fucking Facebook because y'all were in there saying what y'all made. Y'all were in there saying what was happening, how people couldn't cash out. They will see the truth. And it won't just be some fucking live, some, YouTuber talking shit. No, these are all real drivers given real situations. And people need to see this shit. Hey, Tempest, great show. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mutated, thank you. Man, appreciate y'all. Well played chess moves. Yeah, Aaron. That's what it was, a chess move. It was a chess move. Hold as much money as you can. Look at that. Virgil still can't cash out. Virgil, the reason why you can't cash out because it's not past midnight yet. Everybody on the East Coast can cash out. West Coast can't cash out. They're waiting until after midnight. We already figured out what the chess move was. We got fucked. We got fucked this time. We got lubered. We got lubered this time. Man, but you guys be safe out there. Like I said, thank you so much. In the midnight now, she cried more and more. In the midnight now, she cried more. That's my old song from the MTV days. You motherfuckers don't remember MTV. We didn't have like all this other shit. We had VH1 and MTV. That was it. Kurt Loder. This is Kurt Loder. That was our shit. I used to watch that all the time. In the midnight now, she cried more. Man, thank you all for your participation. Make sure you like this video. But also you ain't got to share it. But if you want people out there to know why we're using Cash App, why we're using Venmo, why we've been pushing that shit so heavy, why have we been pushing it so heavy? This is the live stream that explains it in real time. It explains it for real from drivers who had to go through this shit. Ebony, 200 down. Flex, 257 down. Time to wake up, $62 down. It explains why we would love to use Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle to help these people get from point A to point B. Motherfuckers think we just be talking shit. We're not talking shit. We really are trying to make this money by doing logistics. But when we're held hostage, ransom till midnight, just so they can post their books, we can't even get our money out. This is why we need to get our money off their platform. 2024 is going to be a real fight. And I'm glad y'all here fighting with us, man. Oh, audio going out, trying to silence you, man. Oh, shit. Updated 81 down. Are you only 81 down? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Man. So, yeah, I'm going to go drive. I'm waiting till 2 o'clock. It's only 11 right now. So I'm going to go jump in the shower and everything like that. And, man, shower up. And I'm going to see if I can make at least 100, 150 bucks and call it good. 100, 150, I could do that and call it good, man. It was a straight stick up. It's a stick up. Good night, Chris D. Chris Knight, man. Hey, much love and respect on that. Love you so real. Always share on my Facebook. I appreciate that, Chris D. Real shit. And like I said, a lot of people may not want to share it. That's cool. We need to get the word out to people at what these apps are doing, to hard-working ass individuals trying to take care of families, what these corporate ass fucking snakes are doing to us. That's why these videos are so important. Why these live streams, why drivers telling their truth, why it's so important. Because they ain't going to believe one person, but they can't deny it happened to all of us in all different regions. They're going to hear the logic of what these corporations are doing, and they're going to say, hey, I heard what Lyft is doing. Would you cancel this ride and I can just give you cash? I heard what Lyft is doing. Hey, do you mind if I just tip you through Cash App or Venmo? I heard what Lyft and Uber is doing. This is what the word is going to do. This is what these protests are going to do. This is what these videos are going to do. They're going to get people to wake up and realize, I would like to work for you. But if you know these motherfuckers are stealing from us and you still trust them when we don't trust them, I mean, help us out. We're trying to do this. Help us out. Man, keep the pills. Jeff, you are definitely the messiah of logistics. The messiah of logistics. I can move shit. That's it. I just move shit. Man, Movie Dar, you are the one. You the real one, brother. Thank you. And like I said, I hope you guys go out there and get that money tonight. Real shit. Go get that money tonight. Record, screen record. That's our only truth. Our only truth is screen recording. It protects you. It's an audit for you. And as you're screen recording, say the date, say the time. This is for your own record. Keep, you can move it to your laptop. Keep all that shit on record. These are your files. When you're screen recording your ride, screenshotting your shit, these are your files for your auditing. Because the day is going to come when an attorney is going to say, who was all affected by this? We're doing a class action. Who was all affected? You'll be like, I got that screen recording. I was driving that day. I remember that shit. This is how we protect ourselves, man. This is how we do it. So, hey, happy New Year's to everybody. I'm about to go jump in the shower and fuck with these dogs, man. I appreciate you guys for rock with me on this live stream. Like I said, once this video's done rendering on YouTube, feel free to share it. Add your own commentary to the beginning of the video on Facebook. Let people know. Let them know. We out here fighting the fight. And we're going to need the riders' help to help us fight this fight. Corporations alone, if we got to fight them by ourselves, we're going to get our asses kicked. We got to get riders involved. They got to help us out. So I appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. Man, 2024, I didn't know 2023 is going to end like this. But now we know how to start 24. We see the chess moves now. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. It's time to fucking play chess on their ass. Let's do this shit. You know what? I'm all out of bubble gum.